Hey,
Hello.
welcome to Thirsty Thursdays. This time it is a celebration for the one and only Queen P.R, who will be making her grand entrance because it's her birthday and she can do that. Please don't mind me
Exactly.
eating. It's chips and dip. Got to coat the stomach a little bit. But we will be having a whole bunch of
Erika.
surprises. Hey, girl. We will be having a whole bunch of surprises in support of P. So we
That's
just waiting
right.
for all you guys to come in. We just wait for all you guys to come in, all of you guys to enjoy with us, to drink with us. So I never do the intros for Thirsty Thursday, so this feels weird to me. This
You're
feels so
right.
weird to me. But
You're right.
I never do it. Never. But as you know, it's your girl Crispa B, one half of those wrestling girls. Here with the lovely
Cristina the
Crispa.
Baker Contreras or
Yes,
Crispa Contreras. That's what I'm going by. Why did I add the Baker? You know what? It's a Thirsty
it's
Thursdays
a
thing. It's
Thirsty
a
Thursday.
callback. It's a callback
It's a
to,
throwback.
it's a throwback to our humble beginnings.
So everybody's wishing P a happy birthday. She's gonna be here. We have, like I said, we have some surprises going on. Also, if you are familiar with Thirsty Thursday, that yeah, we had Bianca's music and then we went on YouTube. So yeah, forgot about that. This is why I don't do this. I don't do this. Sorry. Anyway, if you're familiar with Thirsty Thursday, you know that this day is about drinking whatever drink of choice that you would like. Water, soda, juice,
We got some water
wine, some hard stuff, you know,
and we got a hot toddy.
and hot. So, Becky, you're drinking a hot toddy. I'm drinking my wine. Becky, I got wine again. I'm so happy.
Yes, you did. I see you, and I'm so proud of you because we are not doing that again.
Yeah, we can't. And this is the second bottle, so I'm gonna have to get
Oh,
some more tomorrow. But
okay.
it's here. It's here. Definitely have some wine. So
Good.
let us know. Oh, thank you, Rich. Thank you. That's P's dad. Thank you
Hi,
for
Rich.
joining us.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for being here. We love it when you're on the show. Thank you so much. So yes, let us know in the comments what you guys are drinking. Let us
Yes,
know. We want to know what
please.
you guys are drinking. And we're definitely gonna have some surprises. Absolutely some surprises. So
But wait, hold
please,
on. As in true fashion
oh,
of
as a true
Thirsty
fashion,
Thursday.
please do the game. Do the game. See, I don't do this. You see, I don't do this.
In true fashion to Thirsty Thursdays, as we are here to drink and celebrate, we are gonna shimmy a little bit with some face beat heels high love and reminisce with our Undertaker's bell. So whenever you hear this, there we go. That is when you take a sip, honey,
You
because
take a sip or a shot, and you can really dedicate that to anything. So I'm gonna do the first one for tonight. I'm gonna dedicate mine to P and her sister Letty, who celebrated their birthdays yesterday. But we were out.
sorry,
No,
Greg
that's
asked me to
fine.
play it again.
That's fine. We were out last weekend, and we turned up. We
Yes,
turned
you
up,
did.
okay? And my best friend was there, so we were celebrating her birthday as well. So
There was a
cheers
gorgeous,
to them.
gorgeous woman that I did not recognize. And I was like, she is beautiful. Yes, I'm glad she had a great time. So I was like, yeah, everybody looked beautiful. I was supposed to be there. And then my ass was like, you're not feeling well, bitch. And I was like, I hate it here.
I hate it.
So
Being an adult sucks.
Being an adult is so,
It's so
ghetto.
Like,
I hate it. I hate it. I
so
don't
much.
like it.
No, all right. Let me rephrase this. I love being an adult because I love the positive thing. I can come and go as I want to. I really don't have to get a permission or anything from anybody. I love the freedom that I have. The things that come with that, though, bills, paying rent, more bills, like that. That's the thing that I
That's
don't
the ghetto
like.
part. Nobody asked for it.
I remember when my aunt was still here or whatever. I used to be like, and I used to get all these things, these bills in the mail, and I'm like, Ma, I hate the fact that I have bills. And she would say, Krista, stop giving out your address. I said, ma'am, hello. So I'm actually going to cheers to my aunt and my brother as well. My aunt birthday, she would have been celebrating her birthday on Saturday. So R.I.P. Happy
Happy
birthday to
having a
her.
birthday.
And my brother celebrates his birthday on Sunday, and we getting him an iPhone because he can't keep keeping the group chats green. I'm over it.
The same brother about
Yes,
the
with the
gap.
gas. Mm-hmm.
I have
So
to
I'm gonna
feel
take him
good.
right to the T-Mobile store on Sunday. We getting him an iPhone. But we have a special guest who's more like family, who will probably be here for the remainder of the show. If he's not too Hollywood for us.
Ooh,
In the words of Justin, which I'm trying to figure out where the hell is Justin.
that's a
But
good
it's neither
question.
here or there. But y'all, please welcome up my brother. Sincerely, like literally love this man to death. If he was to call me at 3:00 in the morning saying he had an emergency and I need to drive out to Maryland, I'm coming. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Please welcome up Mr. Brian H. Waters. Hey B.
Hey, what's going on?
How you first, how you feeling?
Oh, I hear echo.
Yeah, there's a little bit of echo.
I don't hear echo, but
All right. All right, I don't hear it no more.
how you feeling? What's going on with you?
Good to see you, Brian.
Well, good to see you. It's lifing, but it is what it is.
Life is having hands this week. Okay.
Life is lifing, and
Because
I feel attacked.
today, we're not going to touch it. But look at so when I have to start going back to work, right, in the office for 3 days. So for this week, 3 days I went wearing sweatshirts. Tuesday I wore a sweatshirt from a black-owned business.
Hey.
Right.
They reposted me. So if y'all ain't see that, it's called Art is Good. Art_is_good.
Okay.
And I love that sweater because it looks like when you go to the eye doctor and you have to read the lines. So the thing said in the eye doctor's fashion, if you are reading this, please give Black women their flowers.
Oh, hell yeah.
I love that. Yesterday, I wore another sweatshirt from Primark. I listen. When I say Primark can have all of my money, I'm not lying. It was a Mickey and Minnie sweatshirt, which is really, really cute. They're kissing and all that. It's really, really cute. But today, it's a special day because not only is it a celebration, it is Throwback Thursday. So I had to pull this one out.
There it is.
There it is. Look at my name. Okay.
Drink to that. Let's drink to that.
Yes, we can drink to that.
I need to fill my water up.
You were saying you weren't ready for a thirsty Thursdays.
Look, I had to.
Life was life.
I had to adjust my gym schedule. Shout out to Kaz, my great coworker. So I adjusted my gym schedule. So I went in the evening versus going in the morning. So literally, gym, shower, like, oh, it's time. So
okay, I'll allow it. It's been allowed. All right. Hi, April Shots. That's right. Hello, everybody.
Yeah, but how you feeling?
I'm good. I had a quick stream before getting ready, just to get ready for this.
Yeah.
And
you were streaming the other night when breaking news came through, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes, I was. I'd much rather talk about that than talking about the stream that we just had, because we got some unnecessarities and some nonsense at the beginning of the stream that I'm still reeling from. So very unnecessary. Some people do not know how to behave on the internet. But I was streaming on Tuesday when the news happened. And I was over here like, I wanted to get on the group chat with y'all in the group call.
Yeah,
and
I kept calling because I couldn't. Justin almost made me crash my car. Sit.
No.
Because I'm like, what? What? Huh?
It's always going to be one of those. You'll remember when I was watching this show Wednesday with my daughter.
Hey,
and
Mike.
Just laying down, relaxing, trying to father-daughter time. And I was like, and the funny thing is, actually let me show you. I have this WrestleMania book, right? So I was going through
Ooh.
this
Nice.
literally earlier in that day. This came in that same collection from my cousin that I gave the card to Krista B.
Wait, he made me cry. Y'all.
So it was like a picture from WrestleMania 2000. So I'm like asking her, like, you know who this person is? You know who that person is? So she knows, like she knew who The Rock and Stone Cold was, but she didn't know who like Triple H was. She knew who The Undertaker was, etc. So I was like, that's Stephanie McMahon. Like, that's somebody you should know. And I'll be doggone. Later on the night, the news coming. I said, hold on, gotta stop. Work is calling. Stephanie McMahon just resigned. What's what that mean? I said, I don't know. I need to be at the computer though, just in case emergency pods and all that other stuff. But yeah, it was the week.
Life has been. I don't know if I'm feeling it extra hard today because I'm fasting or whatever the case may be like that. But child, everything heavy is on my shoulders right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, God, hey, help us out here, But yeah, Stephanie McMahon resigning, and then hearing rumors about Vince selling to Saudi or might be selling to, which I did see he might be selling to Disney, which would be dope. That's the move.
The last thing is that it would be it's 6 months later. It's not going to happen for at least another 6 months.
Yeah.
What we're not going to have
a sale. And
so Arnold, you got slapped awake.
Talk about it. Yeah, so I like the thought of WWE selling, that's exhausting in itself. Can I just go to sleep until the Royal Rumble?
I mean, that's like 2 weeks.
That sounds.
Yeah, that's fine. Like
that sounds like enough time to recoup.
Yeah, I did therapy today, and my therapist said, "You look like you're tired." I was like, "Damn!" And then
all tired.
Then right after therapy, yeah, I was working, and then I got a phone call from my sister.
I want to do a shout out real quick for mental health. Damn right, because it's important. So cheers to that.
Yeah, definitely. It's very, very important. And my daughter was like, "What's wrong? Why you need therapy?" I said, "No, it's mental exercise." Like,
I love that.
I love that
exercise.
Well, I always give a shout out to my boy Justin Tinsley, writer for Anscape on the ESPN. He actually just wrote the book on Biggie that came out last year.
I know that name. I think we follow each other on Twitter. Hey, Justin.
Yeah. So years ago, there was a podcast called ESPN The Plug, and on that, this was like 2017, and he was talking about therapy, and I was like, huh. And he was like, the reason why he said, not because something wrong, but just because you just unleash things. And he said, you don't realize how much stuff you hold on to or you think about, or and that is why, like, I'm a big advocate for it. Absolutely. So yeah, like, go ahead and, I always encourage people to go. And then if the one therapist doesn't work, you got to find somebody who matches up with you. Now, the worst thing that can happen is when your therapist get a new job. That happened to me, and then the last day had to regurgitate everything over the past like 11 months, and then the next episode or next was regurgitating again to the new therapist. But it's cool. She's great.
I love therapy. I was in therapy. I was in grief therapy. Last year, 2 years ago, I was in grief therapy. And at first, of course, you go in there, you're nervous because it's just like, what am I going to sit here and tell a stranger about? But it's like me explaining it was hard for me to explain how I feel around people around me because, yeah, people go through grief and people lose people who are close to them and things like that. But sometimes their words or what they say or how you want them to react to what you tell them is just like not helpful for you or them. Because I would sit here and get upset. Like if I sit here and go tell my best friend or my boyfriend or something or whatever, and they react one way, and I'm just like, why are you reacting that way? I need you to like hug me, or I need you to like pat me on the back, or tell me some comforting words, not sit here and what I thought it to be judgmental, but that was their way of trying to empathize.
Well, that's the thing, right? Because like if me and you talk, at the end of the day, you know me. So
Yeah.
you going to already have a bias.
Yeah.
And with a therapist, they don't know the other person. So it helps. You know what I mean? But it's like if
Absolutely.
I'm always like if I'm coming, say I'm going to therapy, they don't know anybody else. Of course, they're gonna have like, okay, they're trying to protect my mental health, but they're gonna see it from all aspects.
Yeah.
Because
Where
they got no playing cards in whatever might be happening to you.
exactly,
Which
like
whereas
Crystal
people
gonna be ready to
around
fight.
you, right?
If I say this,
Exactly.
then the other, she go, all right, where they at? I'm like, well, just listen.
Facts.
Absolutely.
Sometimes
It's
I
like,
gotta take off my Malcolm X hat, my Krista X hat, put on my Krista Luther King hat.
mhm.
My Krista X hat is always ready, gang. Always
Mhm.
ready.
Seriously. I have been in a constant battle with trying to get mental like mental health assistance, so to speak, because I want to be able to talk to a professional, to a therapist. And it's so hard. Right now
Mhm.
there's such a big demand, and it's rough. So much so that I am genuinely considering, because I do have that option,
Mhm.
knocking on wood, thankfully, to start looking at therapists in Panama
Nice.
to receive, to receive at least some form of uh frequent visitation to an extent
Mhm.
with somebody, because right now
I'm sorry. I'm
I
gonna
have
mute
been
myself. They
you're
renovating.
fine. I have been trying to be able to get a therapist since March of last year, and it has been impossible.
Yeah. I do
So
mine via Zoom. So
I want to do mine. I also want to do like telehealth,
mhm.
because I think that it's the easiest, most accessible way of doing that. But for a plethora of reasons, I have been unsuccessful with finding something that works for me and that is willing to work with me, which is
Yeah.
also one of the huge hurdles of the mental health system, which we also have to, consider. And one
Absolutely.
time, my mom, whom I adore, she was like, "But why can't you talk to me? Why
Mm.
can't you share with me the things that are happening to you?" And the first thing that I thought was, "Ma'am, I want to talk about you."
Ah!
And I do not want to hurt your feelings, because I want to talk about you. It is so hard sometimes. And this was years ago. She has things have evolved.
Evolve.
Exactly. But it's so hard sometimes to be able to express to the people who love you and who see that you might be going through a difficult time in your life, and be like, "But I want to help you, share with me, talk to me." It's not that simple.
Mhm.
Not that simple. It is wonderful to have a person that is willing specifically to talk to you about what is uh you know bothering you, what's troubling you, and to know for a fact that they are solely focused on what is going on with you and who are there for you.
And to not be judgmental. Because you
Correct.
could
Bingo.
have a parent be like, yeah, talk to me. All right, well, I feel like this and third. Why do you feel like this? Why do you feel like that? You have this, you have this, you have this, you have this. Do I not make it? Da 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 da. And it's just like, thanks for the talk.
Hmm.
I'm going outside.
Mm.
We have another
Yeah.
guest coming on,
Well,
the beautiful and the lovely Miss Cienda with her wine. Hey, girl,
hello.
hey. You
We get
muted, baby.
we can hear you, baby.
I
She
said,
can't
what's
stop.
this talk? I need everybody going to therapy and being healthy.
We
Hello.
summoned you. We
One
Mind
minority in
you,
the
summoned you.
building.
mind you,
You
we
must
were
have
over here
been
talking
talking.
about Stephanie McMahon
You
news
have
because the
been
comments are still
summoned.
talking about Stephanie
Damn, I
McMahon.
missed that
But
conversation.
Not the
Huh?
whole one.
Brian mentioned therapy during the Stephanie McMahon news, and we were just sharing like how therapy works. It helps. It's needed. He called it for his daughter a mental exercise.
Okay, nice. I
Right,
like that.
right.
I
Right?
That's
like
different. I've
that.
never heard that before.
Mental fitness.
We
Mhm.
gonna talk, Brian. I like that.
That is really,
Word.
really dope. So we was talking about therapy works. If you feel like you need therapy, please try to find a therapist. Please do not let anybody judgmental ways get in your head.
Nope.
Um, heal yourself.
Yes.
Heal yourself.
Mhm.
Broken people cannot heal broken people.
Correct.
You know how hurt people, unhealed people cannot heal unhealed
A broken
people.
robot
And it's
can't
not
fix a
and
broken
it's not
robot.
a today and tomorrow kind of thing. It's an ongoing process. So
It
do not
really
get
is.
discouraged, baby, because you will take 5 steps forward and then 3 steps back and then 10 forward, and it's okay.
Mhm.
It is. So that was that was our real talk of the day. Thank you for coming to our TED Talk. We appreciate you guys.
Nobody can do a TED Talk intro like Krista B.
The one and only.
But Siendo, I was letting them know how we turned up last weekend.
Yo,
But it's
Yeah, you did.
let me tell you something. If you did not go and watch my reel, you are not real. So if you did not go on my Instagram right now, that's my Instagram handle, aka reload.relive. Instagram, you do not watch my reel, you are not real. You're a figment of my imagination. That's all I have to tell you about that.
That is
Because
it.
if you go and watch that video, you will see that the ladies were ladying.
The ladies were ladying.
That red dress was a number, okay?
Let me tell you something. I hate lying to people, and I hate when somebody's like, "Hey, don't tell this person I'm coming."
Oh
because I
yeah.
want to surprise this person, and I'm just like, okay. So I get there, we had to wait, and I was like, P, do you know if anybody else is coming? She was like, well, I don't know. She's like, I told a whole bunch of people to come. She was just like, whatever, fuck, it's my birthday. Whoever comes, comes. So I was like, okay. And we're in the front, and I'm thinking Chris is like there. And she's like, oh, we're getting out the car and parking. I'm like, damn it, Krista, hurry up so we can just get in and you can just surprise her. And so the place is as crowded as it is already. Like, it's a club. What do you expect, right? And the lady's like, all right, I'm gonna bring your bottles now. But I'm the one that's like, wait, hold on. I was like, wait, my friend's coming in. And Letty and Pia both look at me like, your friend. And I'm like, no, just somebody I want to go say hi. I really want to go say hi to this person because they work at the bar. I had to lie. I hate lying. I hate
liar.
I hate. So then they were like, oh, somebody with a orange dress on says they need cash. And at the same time, Chris sent me a text asking me if I had cash. So the lady was like, oh, I'll go downstairs. I was like, no. Please don't make me do that again. It was the worst. Oh no.
This is how it went before, the guest of honor is he finally here. I'm gonna do it real
Right.
quick. Wait, my friend, let me bring her up so she can hear the full story, okay?
Hey!
There she is.
Hey. Hi guys.
Hey!
Woo! Had to run to the liquor store, so that's what took so long. Hey Brian.
What up?
Oh, hey Christina.
Hey, hold on. We got one more.
Hey!
Look at
You.
the gang's all here.
I didn't expect that.
We're all here, so we're drinking again.
There's more. Pete. Just let you know, there's
There
more.
you go.
Yo, I had the craziest fucking day.
I got water,
No.
so cheers.
All of us.
Wait,
You
what's
just
the
took
drinking
That's
water?
fine, Justin.
Why?
Cheers,
Hold
cheers,
on,
Diddy.
pause.
Because someone has to spend all day driving tomorrow, so I can't.
And I ain't even get a chance to fill up my water, so you know.
Mhm.
Oh, wait, so you're not drinking anything?
No, because I just got out of the shower. I had a late gym session because my early gym session, thanks to Kaz, got pushed back because we had to do the show.
Oh, my name is Brian. I work at Spotify. My job is so cool. I gotta fill in.
Yo.
At least I'm not late.
See, here's the thing.
I mean, it's her birthday. She can be late.
Thank you, Chris.
You're not supposed to have her back on this
No,
one. I owed her
I'm gonna
one.
have her back.
I owed
I'm
her
gonna have
one.
her back.
Chris.
I'm gonna have her back. So wait, let me get back to the
I'm
story.
kicking myself
So
out the
Pete,
club.
yeah, no, you can't.
Get your ass back here.
Now
You
the
don't-
picture
you
of
don't
Wayne,
get with
though.
the ladies. Brian's like, you don't get me. You get my representative.
So Siendo was explaining how I ended up going to P and Letty's birthday celebration last weekend. So the original plan was I was originally supposed to go, but as you all know,
Thank you, Daddy. Sorry, that's why I'm not saying happy birthday. Thank you.
Hey, Dad.
Well, putting my government out there, but we'll talk about that later.
oh wow. Okay. So I got a text from my church talking about, the fast starts at this time. So I'm thinking it started at midnight, Saturday night. So I text my pastor. I was like, does it start this? But he was like, yeah. But I said, but the paper says this time. So we settled it. But I already had called P and was like, yay, hey, don't be mad at me. I can't come. I told my best friend, I said, yeah, we not going. And then I called her after I got it situated. Called. I was like, get dressed. We going. She was like, does P know you coming? No. I called Cian Doll. I was like, hey, don't tell Cian Doll that don't tell P that I'm coming, but I'm coming. So
I hated it.
And I've been in that club before, so I don't know if it was upstairs or downstairs. Thank God that they were upstairs.
Easy to find.
Right. Because I'm just like, if I walk past any of these sections and they see me in this bright red ass dress, I'm gonna be like, oh man, I ruined the surprise. So that's how it ended up surprising.
Oh, I really did not. So you called me. I was in a nail salon, and you was like, "I'm not gonna be able to come." And like, I'm not gonna argue with if it's that minute, and I don't want to tempt you. So I was like, okay. And then Latrice was like, "What's wrong?" And I was like, "Krista can't come, but it's okay." We both were like, "Oh, it's fine." And then our bottle girl was like, "Hey, like a girl in like a orange dress that says she knows you." So Ciendo was like, "Oh, don't worry about it. I'll take care of it." I'm like, orange dress, like who the hell?
Girl
and
was colorblind.
That girl was colorblind as hell. Because when we got
it was clearly red. It was clearly red.
It was a girl.
And then you came. I was like, "Oh my god!"
Can I just tell y'all?
And it's crazy too,
that red dress was giving me the FOMO of my life. I was over here like, I was feeling so bad when I was like, I feel bad. I'm not feeling physically well. I'm so sorry I can't make it. When Krista was like, I can't make it because, I have the things to do tonight and whatnot. I was feeling so bad because I was like, no, I don't want everybody to cancel on P and Letty. I was feeling so bad. But then, because I also thought that Ciandol was for some reason also not gonna go. Because somebody else said that they wouldn't be able to make it. It was meanie. And I'm over here like, I was over here feeling all bad and whatnot. And I just saw P's and Letty's reels. And then all of a sudden, Ciendo's popping up and Chris is popping. And I'm over here like, and my sick ass is streaming on a Saturday.
It's okay.
So
I have another surprise guest for Miss Queen PR.
Oh my
God!
Family. My brother.
What's poppin'? How y'all doing? How you doing? Salute.
We're drinking.
Yes.
Here's the cow.
That's crazy.
We drink to you.
Do I have my Undertaker Funko Pop? Hold on. I'll be right back.
Take a drink.
I'll be right back.
Oh no! Funko Pop. He gonna get his Funko Pop.
Okay.
Yes, we have that shirt. You see the logo on this thing? We have that shirt. OP. I don't know if you saw. I had to bring it back.
Is that your catchphrase?
It is.
Back.
Hey!
Oh, look at that.
And I want
beautiful Funko Pop.
You have a new
Wow, with the Undertaker.
I can't remember them right now, but you have a couple new catchphrases.
I have a couple of new ones that we're gonna get printed out. We do because I wrote them down. I wrote Heels Cry too.
I don't see it on your hand. You wrote it on your hand?
No, I'm saying I wrote them down on my phone. I was just
You did the rock during the promo. Heels Cry too.
Heels
Bullet point number 2. Bullet point number 3.
Right here.
Yo,
that's funny.
Chris, you gotta keep those close. You can't get those out. People gonna take them.
Wait, happy belated birthday. Happy belated birthday. You and Letty. Salute. Did y'all do anything fun?
Oh, you didn't see social media.
I saw all the social media, but
I started a week ago, and I'm in the middle of my birthday tour, which I've been calling it.
Which you missed out yesterday because we turned up yesterday.
I know.
Turned up last night.
Gas. I was like, you know what? I might have to sit this one out.
You missed out, baby. It was lit. Shout out to if y'all in Brooklyn on a Wednesday night, please make sure y'all stop by R&B Wednesdays with DJ Big Reef. That's the bro. And I say it was lit. It's always lit. It never disappoints. Ever disappoints. So
Brooklyn.
Okay.
It was a good time.
I don't be in Brooklyn at night.
How you say you don't be?
I don't
We be
I mean,
here.
it's okay. It's not for the
We be-
faint of heart.
We be right
The
here
facts,
on Wednesday
yeah.
nights.
It's not for the old men because I
Not
got
for the-
shit to do in the morning.
Listen, when
Right.
I say I was struggling for my life trying to get
Right,
up to work,
exactly.
I was like, you don't have to come in. Like,
Struggling for your life.
Like,
I was
how
trying for my life.
much do I need to be there? Like, do you really need me in the office today, or can I work from home?
But you know, I'm not even gonna say this online. I'm gonna just put this. I'm gonna put this part in the chat, and y'all gonna see why I was so pissed. I went in today. But Cal, keep
Exclusive.
you know, talking to Pete. Wish happy birthday.
I mean, what do you and your sister do? I mean, because I know people that's twins, and I mean, y'all share a birthday. Do y'all have to be together for your birthday?
Yeah, so we went through a phase in our 20s where we like had separate friends. So we would do like our own thing, and then our family would do something for us. But more recently, we've been trying to be like more intentional about living together. So that's why I was at the fucking club until 5 o'clock in the morning, because that's what my sister wanted to fucking do. Which I didn't glad though, because I would have been like, no, that's okay.
It's just y'all. Who's in the club at 5? Is y'all in the club?
That's what I'm thinking.
That's the time I got home.
Why?
We didn't leave.
No, so
we didn't leave
the clubs out here.
5?
The clubs out here
like-
usually end at. We're starting to end at like 3 and 4 again.
3 or
But
4.
we left up around 2, 3-ish.
3.
Yeah, everything shut down around 3. So we
The lights is on at 3.
Yeah.
See, Cal, that's how we know we're
playing the
old.
R&B
We were just like,
song.
bruh,
Like,
I
you
want
got
no parts of
Really?
this. 5?
What did they
Why?
play? When we were leaving?
Voluntarily?
Didn't they play Monaco when we were walking out? And I was like,
Oh yeah, we gotta go back. Yeah, y'all
Yeah.
wildin'. See, it's time to go home. You know, leftovers in the fridge. You got to bust one more move on the dance floor. No, that's good. That's great.
So I noticed back in the day in Club Rhetoric that there's 3 ways you know that it's time to go home. Of course, the lights come on, like that's an automatic given. They either playing a slow jam to get everybody who's supposed to go and do their after hookup in the mood. So that's the DJ's strategic move is to do that. I never knew that because shout out to my other DJ, my best friend's older brother, DJ Reef. He's old school. He's been in the game for a long time. I know Krista knows him. He used to tell us that. That
was his party yesterday, Ciendol. His party.
I missed
Oh,
I
shit.
already got yelled at, but I told him everything that was going on. So he was like, okay, but next time. He was like, next time.
In the club till 3 a.m.
So he was like, you either put on the old school R&B, you put on the old school 80s classic, or you put on like a Beyonce track. And I was like, wait, I don't understand where Beyonce tracks the old
You play
school
went out to Beyonce?
until I went to a party.
Old school.
Until I went to a party and somebody had played Irreplaceable as everybody was walking out.
Oh no, that makes sense. That makes
like,
sense.
Why
That's time to leave. That's time to leave.
To the left, it's like, okay, it's time for me to go.
It's
To the
time
door.
go.
To the door.
Hey, where my coat check? Where we at?
We
I know
have
for us
another
guys, that's like, yeah, let's
guest.
get the hell out of here. We're about to get yelled at.
Facts.
You must not know. I'll be like, I want no parts of this.
My
Yeah.
brother.
Yeah.
It's the Pie Father.
The Pie Father himself.
Father.
My favorite
What?
godmother.
Where's the bone?
We might as well both.
Damn, we came over.
Oh my god. I'm not used to not knowing the surprises. I'm
Oh
like,
my goodness. Okay.
Over.
That was embarrassing. I just
Too
pulled out
bad.
the string of the tea bag. Sorry, go on.
Not, I said too bad, not too bad.
Well, I pulled out the string of the tea
What
bag
about
because
Chris?
it's so daddy.
Don't say it again. Don't say that.
Wait a minute. More questions
go
have to
crazy.
follow. What
That go
type of string are we
crazy.
talking
I
about?
don't know what's
Stop.
going on.
Justin,
That goes
What's
crazy.
Can you
Like,
please be descriptive?
What's going
What
on?
is this?
I hate you, Justin. I hate you so much.
Justin,
I hate you so much.
Justin, need some ice? Go get some ice. Go cool off.
Go P.R. Damn.
I'm embarrassed. Embarrassing.
Fam, what I done rolled up on? What y'all?
Yeah, a bunch of mess.
I
A
didn't
bunch
know
of
what
mess.
kind of, I ain't
What
know what
happened
kind of
was-
discussion.
Till 3 a.m. Apparently. Don't
5
stop.
o'clock. They didn't get home till 5.
They
So
pulling
3
out
in the morning.
strings till
Hey,
3
yeah.
in the
I want
morning.
a tea bag till 3 in the morning.
3 in the morning.
I ain't heard nothing but since I've been here, I ain't heard nothing but strings and tea bags. I don't know
Nah,
what. Listen,
That's
I
it.
know.
You know what?
have-
You know what? You know what?
Welcome to the
I'm not
brand.
drinking.
Welcome to the brand.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Nigga said we taking shots to letting your freak flag fly. I'm sorry.
Pull out the
We're an
strings.
exclusive bunch over here.
Sheesh.
Goodbye.
The group chat come to life.
The group chat has come to
No, we
life.
can't do that. No, we can't do that.
Nah, absolutely.
Not my group chat.
No, y'all
Nah.
group chat. I'm pretty sure. I am pretty sure.
Yeah.
Y'all
No, our
group
group chat is great. No, our group chat is great.
I'm not
A
saying
plus
it's not.
#1. Nobody in our group chat got scammed on Mercedes Monet. Nobody in our group chat was going crazy on Saudi Arabia sales. Like our group chat is the truth.
Hey, our group chat was raised on toxic masculinity.
How about that? How about that? We've been fortified fuckery for about 40 years now. Yeah.
Y'all gotta stop saying y'all ages because it really behooves me.
Fortified
That people
fuckery.
Or that old.
That old.
That old.
And not
That
old.
that old.
Very well.
In the
How
sense
old-
of
How old is you?
There you go.
How old is you?
Chris,
I am.
choose your words carefully because you
Listen,
do got to
this is
work
what I
with
was
some
gonna
of
say.
us.
This is what I was gonna say. And in the sense of you guys do not look your ages at all. I
Wait
would
till
have
we take
never.
these hats off.
I'm clean. I'm clean today. I'm good today.
I would have never thought that you guys, all of you, except for Drip, were in your 40s.
Hey.
Never. I would have never thought that. And then Fam said when we were in Texas, I think you said you was like 42. And I said, huh? He go, why you think I got the 79 in my name? I said, because 69 was taken.
Wow. That's
You
crazy.
really thought I was a real filthy dude?
A whole
I mean,
basement dwelling pervert.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's
yo.
79 because my 69 is a perfect 10, baby. You know what I'm saying?
I just didn't know, like it didn't click to me that you guys, but black don't crack and we all look good.
Hey,
and to answer your question, Kyle, I'm 32, about to turn 33 in 2 months.
So
That's
you
it.
be there.
Black
Don't
don't
worry.
crack unless
I
you
know.
want it.
You're gonna be having them late night
That part.
shakes.
Not the midnight shakes.
The future mortgage.
The future.
Listen, I have to.
Yeah, see, yeah, you right there. You right there. It's knocking.
Listen, I have that right now going into the next 10 minutes. I don't know.
See?
Fam, who put Christmas and Christmas and New Year's and then mortgage right after each other? Why would you do
Right
something?
there? Right
White
there.
people.
People who don't give a fuck, they don't care.
Right.
They
White
don't
people.
care.
That's a big
Yeah.
deal.
When in doubt, blame the colonizers.
The village sealers. There we
They
go.
they're the one that set the rules. I ain't do it.
The village
It's
sealers.
ghetto. It's ghetto out here. It's ghetto out here. Can't stand
Hey
it.
man, how's the weather up there? Is it
It's
chilly
raining
as is?
like crazy out
It's
here.
decent right now.
What's the temperature though?
Yeah, because I gotta drive past y'all tomorrow.
Like 40.
It was like
it's 52 in Jersey.
It was
right
like 55 on the way
It's
home. It's
51.
6 o'clock in January.
It's
Yeah.
51.
It's
It's
and
50
the
over
days, yo.
Jersey.
In the last days, yeah, it's the last days, yo.
Oh, all right.
So
It's big
where's
rain.
math? What's going on? Like,
I
I hate him.
He got suspended.
We
off of
toasted
Twitter.
that.
Why the hell did
Why?
you get that?
Where is this flagrancy for math coming from? You never really told me the story about this.
Mickey's not here for the gong.
Y'all
I got
really.
I got the DJ sound. I ain't got.
I'm sorry.
Listen,
Yeah.
I was trying for these first 12 days of the year to be so nice to Math. I didn't even send him my usual middle finger emoji through our text messages. And then he does this. I hate him. I don't care.
You didn't even last a pay period. Like, what's going on?
I don't know what. That's crazy. That is funny. That is funny. Salute to Ken Lou. Pick up Ken Lou all day, every day. Shouts to Vaughn as well.
Hey,
Yes, sir.
Hey, Vaughn. Crystal
Damn.
was just, I wasn't being
Gang.
shady. I was just very
No, it don't be shady.
She
they
said
be
that
all
old.
attacks like her and Mav need to just go ahead and have that fist fight.
Facts.
You know what I
Facts.
mean?
Word.
I need to get on.
Get them soccer things and just let it loose.
No,
It's like
that
this.
can't be
Put that shit on Twitter.
televised.
Nah, I'm putting
No,
that
it
straight.
does.
I'm sending it to the
SmackDown,
have y'all gotten to fight Twitter yet? Like those random
Oh
accounts that
yes,
just keep
I'm
be
on it
fighting.
all the time.
I'm gonna chop it up and send it to them.
Just
Fight
always
clips,
want-
Fight Club clips.
Yo,
Yo,
you got
that's
a
the thing
problem.
about Cal. He gonna make sure he stay in the know with the right Twitter accounts. There he is.
Yes,
Speaking of this,
my
Yeah.
brothers, my brothers.
Oh my god.
Hey, happy birthday, P.
There you
Thank
go.
you.
She said she's trying to
Right.
fight you later on, Math. Don't
No.
worry.
No,
Not
that's
Pat.
Letty.
Krista is.
That's Letty.
Thank you, Sandor.
Tell Letty I said
it's
happy
me. It's
birthday.
always me.
Thank you.
I keep
So
I
we
always
I-
forget P a twin.
Big
Mhm.
twin.
Yeah.
Letty, you know, she's
Letty-
she's great.
She's great.
She's
Where's
great.
she at? She DJing tonight?
She,
That's funny. That's funny.
She
no,
did
she don't have
dance.
to this week. She's off for her birthday.
Ah,
But
smart.
you know, she's a photographer.
Smart.
She do it all. She
She
do it all.
captured all the great pictures from the party last year.
That's a big fact. She was DJing too, though.
Yep. Yeah,
Mhm.
doing both.
She was MacGyver.
Letty
She
is
does
queen,
everything.
multi-talented.
Oh, yeah.
And she do ring photography, which is the hardest one.
You
Facts.
gotta shoot through the ropes.
Yeah, right.
Right.
We know. We know.
This wasn't about me. It was in
Yo, you
general,
know-
Sando.
Hello, I'm back.
Yo, you know, B. I'm sorry, not B. I apologize.
Please,
I found out this
goodness
week-
gracious. I
found
said,
out
I
this
can't
week-
stand being called B.
I found out this week through podcast that Brian H. Waters does not like to be called B. So you got to say the whole thing, Brian H. Waters,
Oh,
like
he
the
doesn't.
Tribe Called Quest every time. So Brian H.
right.
Waters,
wait. Fam,
Brian-
you should have never told us that because
No, you should have never told P that because I'm gonna have to be in the middle. Like I'm Earl fucking Hebner. Stop it! Stop
He's
it!
gonna hate me.
Stop it!
It's my
Why is-
He's
wait,
That ain't
wait,
even
wait,
his
wait. Why is
Can't fight.
podcast Snuffleupagus on your picture, Brian H. Waters?
I just
Wait,
changed.
wait, you heard man? You heard man? He go, that ain't even his picture.
Yeah.
His name slipped back. Yeah.
That's not Brian. That's his representative.
That is
Hearing representing on behalf of Brian.
That's
Speak to my
podcast
lawyer.
Snuffleupagus, yo. We don't know.
Right, we don't
really
see
yet.
him. We don't
We
see
don't-
him.
Yeah, Dwayne. Who
It's
is
like two people
Dwayne?
that seen him in person on the stream, right? No,
I got a
Cal
picture
seen him.
with him.
Cal seen
I
him.
think I seen him in person. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a picture with him and he didn't disappear. He didn't disappear. He's real. He's real.
I seen him.
Yeah, he real.
You have?
Bucket list.
Yeah.
And you know it's crazy because I don't go outside.
Oh,
So if
wow.
I seen somebody and can verify they're real, you know they got to be real.
I ain't know who the hell he was. He
I
got-
need to go check. I need to go check.
When, man?
Nigga was like, yo, there go Dwayne. I'm like, okay. What is Dwayne, nigga? I don't know. Excuse my
Wait,
language.
off good times, nigga.
Not
like,
away
yo.
from good times. What is
I said,
that?
oh, that's what he played for the Bulls.
Yo,
Yo.
Thought this
Played
motherfucker
for the
played
Bulls.
basketball.
that Dwayne
He's small
Wayne.
forward, right?
Yeah,
Is
he's
that
tall.
Dwayne Wayne?
Tall as hell. Tall as hell.
I don't
But
have.
Math, you
I don't
came
have
in on
any
the right time. Math, you came in
Oh,
on
man.
the right time, the most perfect time ever, because I was just telling them how I was trying to be nice for these 12 days to you. I didn't curse you out. I didn't send you a middle finger like our text messages normally are. But then you were late, so I had to tell them that I hate you, and I meant that with like all the sincerity in my heart. So here's to you. Cheers.
See, this is
Oh,
not
yeah.
MC
Oh,
format.
All the best,
I
man.
get it.
I ain't got no drink. I'm
That's not my
off right
problem.
now.
I
That's
was
not my
waiting on
problem.
that one.
No, I'm saying I'm
See?
off right now. That's why I didn't bring
He
a
would
drink.
say
I'm-
send
it's no-
positive vibes only for Chris.
no disrespect.
We also accept water.
I got nothing.
Got nothing.
With 2 F's.
Go
Nothing.
hydrate.
I got empty water bottle.
Nothing.
Mm-mm. No,
It's
no, no.
Thirsty Thursday. Expect to be
Yeah.
Thursday on a Thursday.
Facts.
I'm off the clock right now. I
It's
don't
always
even got
Thursday on
on
the Thursday.
hard cast clothes.
He really don't have his flag on right now. That's
See?
true.
Oh, you ain't got that what was that velvet mink that you were rocking last week?
No, Justin, the crazy
He's
part
just
is
like-
you,
Hold tight,
You got
Justin.
the fur.
you came
That's
dressed to
the
work.
fur.
He didn't come dressed to work. You see how that works?
Hold tight, Justin. Don't
Yo,
worry
he's
about
rocking it
it.
too.
It's coming. It's coming. Don't worry about it.
Pootie. Pootie Tang, why you
What is
doing
that
this?
velvet? Oh, it's nice and fluffy.
Beautiful.
I hate all you motherfuckers.
You like, why my hair? By the way, I was like math. I've been
Always. It's
coming
always
through.
a pleasure. I mean, I hate the rest of these motherfuckers. But you all right.
You don't hate me.
Nah,
We don't know each
nah.
other like
He hate
that.
me.
I
Nah,
do.
he hate me. He hate me.
You don't
I
even
do.
know
me
me
like
like
that.
that.
I was about
Huh?
You don't know me like that.
You don't know
I-
me.
Uh-oh.
I know you well enough to say I hate you.
That's love. That's love.
That's love, though.
Damn.
Right when your
Hate
body,
by proxy.
right when that little square showed up, I said, "Oh, I hate her."
I hate her.
Oh, that's what you gotta pull out. You gotta pull out the fear for that one.
She's one of
Oh,
them.
Yo, she was
Hey,
she
yo,
was like
all
Katana
her
with Mortal Kombat.
God
Not
damn.
that
Oh.
one. We gotta get it.
Yo,
No.
straight.
All
Straight
her was
play
pull out,
haters
it was
club.
a yo. What
Cuz
is
said I hate
this?
you. I hate you. I don't
I
even
hate
know
you
you.
too.
And I hate your guts.
That ain't my guts.
I ain't
Get on my
like
face.
I don't even know you, and I hate you, motherfucker.
You know what? I respect that.
You just got to take it for what it is. He has
Yeah,
no
you
qualms
really do.
about him. He has no qualms about him at
None.
all. None.
None.
No qualms. No qualms
Not,
at all.
not a
So
one.
how was
Shout
the
out to
Olive
them.
Garden, man? How was the Olive Garden? Was it good?
I was, listen,
Using
I
the
ran in
eight
here.
breadsticks without chewing.
Yeah.
My daughter had a recital. You know what I'm saying? So I had to shut up, cuz. I know where you live, nigga.
sorry. Zach,
He said I'm in here Tiana Trump and breadsticks. It's absolutely insane.
that's a talent.
Wow.
Right, P, that's
No,
a
it's not.
talent.
No, it's not.
It's
It is
not
Ridiculous.
it is not a talent. I'm not. No, it's not.
Ridiculous.
No, it's a talent. It's not your talent. Is
I
that
know.
fair?
I don't need
Okay.
need you to affirm it. I know. I don't need affirmation.
I hope
I
that's
was
not a
correcting. I
talent.
wasn't affirming. I was correcting. You said it's not a talent. It's a talent. It's just not your talent.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
wait a
Thank
minute.
you.
Right.
Thank you.
Somebody in here wasn't taking
Get the
glizzy.
fuck out of here, dog. Outta here.
Krista talking about
Why
glizzy
you don't let him
gladiators
come,
up in
though?
here. Like, goddamn.
What happened, Justin?
I said, you over here talking about glizzy gladiators and shit.
I didn't say shit about no glizzy
That is a talent. That's not
gladiator.
yours. We don't want Math to be a glizzy gladiator. Let him chill.
I appreciate you, Just.
I didn't call
Always
it.
have.
Sam called it though. Why are you blaming me? Sam said something.
No,
All
but
I
you
said
rock
asked her was
with it.
how was Olive Garden.
P, what's
That's
that? P, what you got?
Espelon.
Oh, very nice.
Damn.
Very nice.
Ooh.
I usually do the Terramana, but they ain't have it.
Hey,
I'm like,
Espelon.
they had it.
Espelon is for tequila drinkers that actually know how to drink tequila.
Yeah.
know
Oh,
that
then
shit-
that's why I bought it.
I thought that
Yeah,
shit was,
absolutely.
I thought that was alkaline. I thought that was alkaline.
Because I appreciate you.
Wait, let me get my mixer before you put the gog on.
That shit looked like
Do I have to have an excuse to drink?
I'm
my
not
own?
home. I don't
No.
gotta let my bartender. I
Exactly.
give it some time.
Yo.
it's 7:49.
I don't know what's going
I
on.
don't go to work until
This
I
got
another
way off the tracks.
45
No,
minutes.
you go back to work 8:35.
That's why I said 45 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So
You
I'm
got
not. I
this.
can't just start throwing them up.
No, that's the. I was gonna, but I remember what happened last time. I drank that whole bottle of Jameson. And
What is that? Is that alkaline?
that's
Ooh, J-Mo.
water.
Now we talking.
That's
Now
tap.
we talking.
that's tap.
That's
It is tap.
The finest taps.
It's Brita. It's Brita
Okay.
filtered.
Oh,
So is this.
Ah,
is it bad if it's just tap?
that's-
I got
no,
all the
if
fluoride. I got
No, if it's
superpowers.
Brita filtered, it just got an accent.
That's right. It just has some
That's
flavoring. Like
the money.
Tay, like Monet.
But
Monet.
it's not regular tap.
Fingers out.
exactly. It just has extra spice.
Sasson.
That spicy
That's all.
water.
Ooh.
It has sazon.
Sazon.
Because
Now-
I
now
know
we
these
talking.
pipes are
Am I
not
stuck?
clean.
Am I froze?
This building is from 1904.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn, you live in the prohibition. Gosh,
They
damn.
grew up with the lead.
This,
Shout
this
out-
Shout out to Facebook user.
wait, facts. There's a couple
I
of
don't
minutes.
know who is the Facebook user.
Wait,
We connected to your Facebook. We can't see. I thought
Them
you
stalkers.
what's good, family?
Hey, what's good?
Oh, I
Facebook
can't see.
user?
I can't see.
That's
Them niggas
Oh, well.
stalking.
Stay
Identify
judgmental.
yourself.
Facebook
Here,
users,
too.
state your names because I have no idea.
State your
We don't
name.
know
Yeah,
who
like-
y'all are.
State
Yeah,
your
like
first and
sign-
last name.
Sign your post with your name.
Yeah, right,
Why
yeah.
Facebook be on that stupid
We
stuff?
would like
1904. Yes, Vaughn. This is a
Bless.
pre-war building.
I don't know how they do it in Maryland.
Apparently.
Wait. Why you
I
say
didn't say
Maryland
it
like
was
that?
She thinks
I'm
she got
just saying.
jokes.
I just like to make fun of anyone that doesn't live in New
Oh,
York.
okay. Just
We
to
know.
clue you guys in, this is the part of the show where Pat and B normally come for each other the way that Matt and Krista do. So just know this is.
I already came
their
for B.
friendship going
I
live.
never
It's not
see-
as
Oh,
hard
you
to
see
see
Brian
in
switch up that
person,
picture.
but This is
I
Oh, no.
You gotta say his whole name.
No.
This
Whole
is
name.
the
You
only
gotta say his
dabbing
whole
each other,
name.
So it's
That's
Even though he
Exactly.
do got a, even though he got a whole B on his shirt.
Right, you got two of them.
This is Bianca. This is Bianca Belair.
You got two of them on his shirt.
I tell you, man, the H stands for Hollywood. Brian.
Wow,
Waters.
there you go again.
Oh wait, so do you want us to call you B or Hollywood?
Oh my
he doesn't
God.
like to be called B.
I'd rather be called Hollywood. You know that.
That's what the H stands for.
Oh,
Hey, y'all remember?
he
Y'all
said,
remember
he
when?
said look into the camera.
Y'all remember when Brian H. Waters had them
Mike.
sunglasses on and Jabba Slam walking around with his hands on his hips?
Oh, he Hollywood and Krista. He Hollywood. Krista.
Oh,
He did. Krista, did he Hollywood
He
you?
Hollywood me.
I
He Hollywood
swear.
the fuck out of me.
I did not.
Yo,
Damn shame.
no, I'm dead ass because it was me and Mav talking. Literally, he just walked right by like he ain't
But then
see
he
us.
give you a little like
And then gave me a half-ass hug, like, "Yo, what up, sis? Fuck all what you talking about."
Yo.
Jabari said "Estimate," shaking my head.
Oh,
I like that.
Brian, you get a retort?
Did you?
Nah, he
Defend yourself.
ain't got to.
No,
He
Brian.
had his-
Don't worry about it.
Brian,
I
you
swear,
water.
I did not.
On and y'all,
When I got
That's
there,
because they
I
made
did
it
not
to be
recognize
Brian
her
Hill
because I was
Ward.
even thinking like, I
Because
ain't
you had
lying.
them fucking Mary J.
That nigga
Blige,
lying.
I'm not gonna cry glasses on. You couldn't see shit.
wow.
This is
No
not-
more drama.
No, I can't.
Bad looking for the Jermaine.
I was your lover and your
You better go ahead, Cal. Sing it, Cal.
Wow. Mary J. Waters.
Go ahead,
Mary J.
man,
Waters.
sing it.
That's my birthday.
No one
Hey,
else
Waters,
was
Brian
there.
H. Brian J.
Helping B get on his
Brian
feet.
J.
Brian J.
Yo, for the millionth time, I don't know why
And you will
Patricia had to bring that back up.
Patricia.
Smile
Oh.
on my
It'll never
face,
die, Brian.
by your
It'll
side.
never die.
Can you
Bring
give
that back
me
up.
that whack ass goodbye? Oh, I'm not gonna cry, I'm not gonna cry. Yo, Brian H. Blige.
Brian H. Blige.
That's the name of the episode. That's the name of the
Brian
episode.
H. Blige.
Blige.
That's the name of this episode, P. We gotta change
See?
it.
Brian H. Blige, yo. Sheesh. Sheesh. Look at that. Look at that. We're just
That
making
nigga.
things happen.
I went to therapy already today. Back on the couch.
Go
I'm
back.
sorry.
Oh yeah, you
I
got
know,
you
right?
had to go back.
Gotta count. These motherfuckers.
This is exactly how it was earlier, just like this.
Oh man.
These motherfuckers. Brian
Do
H.
you see this?
Blige.
Brian
Brian
H.
H. Blige
Blige.
is great.
Someone please call
Oh my God.
911.
Look who
Brian
the
H.
hell it
Blige.
is.
Oh my man.
Somebody send him the link.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna send him the
What's
link.
up,
Why
man?
didn't
These people Facebook.
Brian, you send him the link. You got his
I
number.
thought it was
That's
my
you.
birthday
That's
celebration. Why are we inviting my mortal enemies?
Mine's is here. Mine's is here. Yours got to be here too.
It
Okay.
ain't your birthday.
It's too bad we
I
can't
don't give a
like
damn. I didn't have to invite you.
This is true, but
Mhm.
I didn't have to invite anybody.
First
Chill,
of all, I would have
Vaughn.
hit Kyle and Fan myself, but I only have your number.
No,
I
you
believe,
wasn't.
so-
No, you wasn't.
You would- yes, I would.
I'm a proxy.
You could invite me last. I don't care. I don't
I'm a
care.
proxy.
I don't care at all. I don't
Cal
care
I'm
at
the
all.
best. You could have invited
Not
me.
Brian went to Alexa Bliss therapist.
Damn.
Oh,
Got
damn.
the-
jokes. So
Cocaine?
welcome. This is not Brian.
Hold on, cocaine.
Ain't nothing getting fixed then.
no, the other therapist.
Bruh.
Oh, that ain't her. Cocaine ain't her therapy.
Yeah, let's go. Violence.
Oh,
I mean, you see how those nostrils getting a little tight up there with her.
yeah. You could put a pencil straight through that motherfucker. Ain't no.
Yeah, I saw the thing.
Ain't no filament on it.
Is that the symptoms?
That's seeing Uncle Howdy.
Seeing
Yeah, all
Uncle
that
Howdy.
stuff. Yeah.
Is that how you say you going to cop? Hey, I gotta go see Uncle.
I gotta go see Uncle Howdy real quick.
Yo, that's why
Yo.
Uncle Howdy. That's why Uncle Howdy pulled up. He was like, "Yo, where my money? I got you the last 3 times. Where my money?"
All he is that monkey on your back.
Shorty is off that Uncle Howdy is insane.
Off that Uncle Howdy.
Oh
He
my
be in the trap.
god.
Yo, Brian is about to
Gave the
curse
hood a
us
whole new
out.
name. So when you
I'm
see
letting y'all know
Uncle Howdy
now.
pushing
Brian
through
is
the
gonna
hood,
curse us out once this whole stream is over. I'm letting y'all know right now.
Yeah,
Okay?
this ain't
If
our
I
show.
ever hear
Yeah, I ain't
anybody say, "Yo,
I ain't talking about y'all. I'm talking about
It's
us.
No,
Yo,
exactly.
B.
Y'all
You
want
can-
graphics? You can make your own graphics. That's what he's gonna say.
Yo,
Yo,
B. Like,
she's
chill.
terrible.
We good. We
Sounds
all
just
good,
like
B.
Yo, don't
Now
fuck
you
with the
from
church's money
Harlem?
now. Come on.
P, you from Harlem now?
Huh?
You from
I'm
Harlem?
from the Bronx. Bronx
No,
Harlem, they like
I'm just saying, you calling everybody B now?
I'm
Like,
calling
it sounds so
B.
weird.
I'm calling it B.
It sounds
B.
so
Calling
weird,
Brian.
like saying B.
You calling
Like
you calling Brian H. Waters B because he got
Mhm.
BB on his shirt?
I have a feeling that's what he likes to go by. So
That's what you
No,
got
the hell you don't.
So what if she's not calling you Brian B, like she's not shortening B, she calling you B like she from Harlem, like yo,
Right.
you bugging.
Yo, what up,
Like,
B?
you know what I mean?
Okay.
Yo, B.
Yo,
What
B.
up, B?
Pass that soda, B.
You know what I mean? So now you got to clarify the B. You know what I'm saying? You're not shortening my name, are you? Nah. All right, cool.
Nah, but you know she trolling.
me trolling?
Oh, please.
Never.
On my
So
birthday?
instead of a gong, be like a box.
I get trolled every Wednesday here at 7:00 at the fan club.
Damn.
I'm just gonna
She
throw those out there just because.
See?
I'm
Wow,
just
that's- I thought that
She
not.
ain't troll you. She throw my ass out the club though.
You deserve it. You
You
deserve
talking
it.
about
I
Bow
say
Wow.
one goddamn thing about Bow Wow.
Not
Really?
Bow Wow.
Why
Stand
are
moms.
we
This is the
bringing
hill to
Bow
die
Wow
on.
back
Bow
to
Wow.
the
First of all,
conversation?
I would
I'll
end
be
this
back.
whole stream. Fuck her throwing out the club. We not gonna talk about Bow Wow, and that's
Bow
on
Wow.
period.
I
That was
don't.
on
That's
want
Bow
to
thank
Wow.
you. See,
That
y'all
like
get
a
this.
challenge.
Bow
Wow.
Wow.
I be feeling like
This
a
is the
challenge.
hill.
Yo, don't challenge us.
I feel like a
Nah.
challenge.
Bow Wow.
I'm just
No,
gonna do
nobody
some
better not
crystal
say
origami.
nothing bad.
Bow
about
Wow.
Bow Wow.
Your
Hold on,
mama,
pause.
Jesus,
Because
Shad Bow Wow
she
Moss.
warned- Yes, she
Mhm.
warned him
Yes.
on multiple occasions.
What's wrong?
Yeah.
What's
I've
wrong?
Even I
warned
had to
many
stop.
people. I've warned many people. I lost followers when him and Soldier Boy was doing a verses because they was trying to fucking play my man Bow Wow like he don't got no
Hey,
hits.
we
Nobody
not
has
gonna
ever
sleep
said.
on Bow Wow.
Nobody has ever said my man Bow Wow ever before in life.
Y'all don't understand.
Bow Wow?
Not even Angela Simmons.
Like, that's my
Not
guy.
even, not even Angela Simmons said
Wait,
my
you
man
gonna tell
Bow
me
Wow.
Bow Wow
They
don't
dated.
have no hits? That's what y'all
No,
got.
Bow Wow got hits. There's no way Bow Wow ain't got no hits. Bow Wow got hits.
Exactly.
For who?
Wait,
Hits for who?
Who said Bow Wow ain't got no hits?
I ain't
Generational
never
Who said
thing.
no
What
one
you
said
mean?
that?
He was on the verses,
Hey, you-
and I had
hey.
to like, you know.
Hey, you
I'm
know how
just-
they be talking about Eminem on the timeline? Talking about I ain't never played Eminem in my ride.
That's a lie.
I ain't never played Bow Wow.
Bow Wow?
Absolutely.
Okay, but were
I
you
am
a 15-year-old
dying
girl
on
when
this
he
Bow Wow
was
hill.
No,
No, I've
absolutely.
never been a 15-year-old
And
girl.
we were
I
getting
am
married.
Thank you,
dying on
Jermaine.
this Bow
Thank you,
Wow
Jermaine.
hill.
This
Me
is
and
what
Bow
I gotta
Wow
deal
share
with.
the same
Bow-
birthday.
the Bow Wow
Me
hill.
and Bow Wow. Me and Bow Wow share the same birthday. Me and Bow Wow
Oh,
had
God,
Oh,
married.
share
that's
the
why
same
y'all
height.
both
All
whack.
right.
That
Me and
explains the
First-
whackness.
Yeah.
That
You
explains
share the
why
same
y'all
height.
both
You
bad.
share the same
Oh,
First of
platform
all, come
shoes.
on. Math, please don't talk about nobody being whack or nobody
I
because
just did.
E.
I just did.
She,
What?
I had to.
It wasn't me this time.
I had to set an example.
wow.
Math back then. I had to
Wow.
like,
So that's-
like
Math, you and I have been the only people get kicked out of the club this year. Salute.
Damn, what the fuck?
Justin,
Something
you
you
were
just-
the inaugural person to get kicked out.
That was a
So
Krista B.
I
robot.
know. That's what I'm
huh?
saying.
I
She
got
I ain't
frozen.
the only
scared.
one now. Let's
Yo,
go.
Let me screenshot
Look,
that.
God don't like ugly.
Yeah.
God don't like ugly.
It's official that Matt and Justin are the first entry into the kicked out of the fan club. So that's what it is. That's where we're at right now.
And it's only over Bow Wow?
And
I know this person.
No.
I know this person. Okay.
Who is
When was the last time Bow Wow was relevant?
Oh, I know her.
The last time it was relevant, that stupid ass verses was just going.
Oh, I mean, Jade Cargill made it relevant.
Yeah, Jade helped him out. Jade helped him out.
You going soon.
And it's my birthday. Y'all paying me no respect.
Bow Wow? I'm just Bow Wow?
We made you there.
Bow Wow. The Bow Wow Hill is a wild place.
Like 15 when he was out. So like you couldn't tell me that we were not gonna get married. His poster was in my fucking locker. Like
I understand.
And he had
so when he went like this, that was for you.
Oh,
Justin.
100%.
But wait, how do you explain away like him faking the like the plane, like, you know, it's my jet. Like how do you justify that?
Anything he has done outside of my adolescence is out of my, you know.
Wait.
Would you grew up?
This starting to sound crazy, but keep going.
Were you old when Lotto Ticket came out?
Were you 17 or older when Lotto Ticket came out?
Right. Could you cop at that point?
No comment.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
interesting.
Okay, but I was born when Like Mike came out and Roll Bounce.
What do you mean?
Roll Bounce. Oh, that's
I like Roll Bounce. I like
them rollerblades.
Yeah.
Roll Bounce is dope.
Was cool.
You gotta lead with Roll Bounce though.
Listen,
I like Fresh was on
Like Mike was cute.
Everybody has that movie that they don't talk about. Like The Rock doesn't talk about Tooth Fairy, so I don't think Bow Wow talks about Lotto Ticket. Let's just cut that. Like let's just be real.
That was Lottery Ticket is definitely a Tubi nigga movie. That was his attempt at Tubi.
If Tubi was around,
that's going straight to Tubi.
No, but that would be the 8 o'clock premiere though. That'd be the King Tubi film.
I mean, his ex Erica Mena's movies over there.
Chill. We not up, B.
All right, let me go get my drink.
Wow.
We don't claim Erica Mena as a Latino gang. We have annexed her as for draft picks to be named later.
What's she
Wait,
doing?
who?
A lot of things.
Everything is wrong with Erica Mena. I'm sorry.
Really?
A lot of things.
Is this before she changed her face?
She's been an asshole
Or
before
after
that.
she
So
changed her
let's
face?
just.
Is this OG face?
I don't claim her.
I don't know, man. Her and Chloe be switching up
This
faces
new
like
face?
it's just like masks and stuff like that.
No,
You
I
face.
feel bad for Chloe.
Chloe who?
Why?
Because
Chlorenthal.
Who is that?
I'm gonna tell you why I felt bad for Chloe. Because Chloe was the one. She ain't look like the rest of them.
The Kardashian?
But she was cool. She like you gotta stick to your guns.
Who does
You
she
don't
look like?
I don't know. It ain't matter. Cause she was super duper cool.
It matters. Some people say she look like OJ.
And then I feel like the family made her like the success of the family made her go that way.
Yeah.
And fucked up the whole everything. Like, yo, you wild skinny. You know what I mean? Now you got the big alienation head.
The lollipop.
Like that ain't you. Like you
Yeah,
was
I'm not
before
for
that.
Jordan Woods.
She didn't give no fucks at one point, and now she's
for her
like,
after that
whatever.
situation.
Yeah,
She
I
gave that
agree.
to
I've never been there for her after that situation.
She drank the
And then she
Kool-Aid.
turned around and said, "I would never slam another woman. I would never slam another woman for stealing my man." Bitch, you went on a whole campaign. Stop.
Yeah, protect
Stop.
Jordan Woods at all times.
Yeah.
You went on the whole campaign.
Like,
They got together.
You
Of
better
course.
stop it.
And you
Listen,
see,
let me
like,
go get my drink.
it was my man.
Chlorenthal Simpson.
That's funny.
Chlorenthal Simpson.
Oh no.
Hey, Crispa B, you got stuck on that hill.
I did.
Her Wi-Fi said Bow Wow.
She's like,
I
man,
did.
Matthew Fresh is my is.
It's fresh as I'm
Y'all better watch it.
Oh,
PR got the keys. She gonna kick y'all out again.
She's already done it once. Now I'm ready for it.
If I get bounced out over the Bow Wow comment, I'm fine with that.
I'm you have to go to like at least the Millennium Tour shows. That's why I fit on that hill. I went to way too many of them.
Wasn't they beefing though on the last one?
When did they not?
I didn't go to the recent one. I went to I was like.
Are you talking about the Scream tour? Because I've been to the Scream tour.
Yes, the Scream tour. And I
was lit.
It was because people screaming. It was like,
no,
back when the last one I went to.
What was the other people on that shit? Oh, all them shits.
It was like B2K, Bow Wow. It was
Sammy.
Yo, my sister loves Sammy.
Mario, remember him?
Mario, Sammy.
I remember him.
Mario.
He's still relevant, P. He's still relevant.
We don't claim Mario.
There's some.
Don't do that. Don't do that, Brian.
We don't claim him.
Don't do that.
Why not?
No, don't do that.
Why you don't claim him, B?
Cause yo.
We don't claim him Mario.
He from Milford Mill. He ain't from Baltimore.
He said what? Cause yo.
Oh.
He from the county.
Hey, Sin.
Yeah.
I only came.
Greg is from the county. Don't start, Brian. Sorry.
I only came on to say peace to P for her birthday and to ask if you had on the cat suit tonight.
Ooh,
no cat suit. See, now the cat suit I wore that night, she's retired.
Yeah, I know. It's like legendary.
She got in the rafters.
It's still standing up by itself, just in the corner.
No, it got a statue. It got a statue on Linux.
Oh, I love this.
125.
Wait, time out. Hold up. Time out. Real quick. Wait, Ciendo, real quick. Being that I got 3 of the 5 out here. Well, 3 of the 4 because Mimi was there. Where was y'all? Where was y'all for our anniversary party?
What was the date of the anniversary party?
What was the date?
November 4th.
I was home.
The 5th.
I was home.
Wow.
I was not home.
I mean, if I had something to do at home,
I was not home, but I am not at liberty to discuss
No,
my
fuck
location.
that. Why he taking shots for? He wasn't at our event.
I didn't say it was for you.
I didn't say it was for me.
He's taking a shot because it's Thursday, and because it's Thursday, it's Thursday.
And I wanted to drink with him, but not because you were not there. Let's make that clear.
Hey, when you see Mimi, you see all of us.
No. I want to see all of y'all.
I like that answer.
No.
Because the year of last year, 3 years, Mimi wasn't there. Y'all
But
was.
you seen us.
She was out of town.
Yeah.
She was out of town.
First of all, she wasn't even a part of y'all stuff yet.
She was out of town.
She wasn't even a part of y'all yet.
He was out of town.
All right, that's fine. But where was y'all?
Out of town.
You live in Jersey. You can basically walk.
Out of town. It's
Jersey
like
is
8
out of
hours to
town.
get from my house up there.
See?
That's not our problem.
It sounds like
it's a problem.
Who's got the problem?
But the 8 hour walk is not our problem. The problem was that we were looking for. I was especially looking for y'all.
That's
Me,
right,
not including math. I was especially looking for y'all, and math was included in that. Like I wasted a thought looking for math to show up, and now I feel a way about myself because I was looking for this motherfucker. And I didn't even come.
Hey,
I had to bubble gut.
Damn.
build
I
that
had to
bridge
bubble
and
gut.
get over it.
I would never get over that bridge.
Build that bridge and walk your ass right over it.
I'm not.
That was
You can't make me.
Matt, you're supposed to lead that in 2022. New year, new us.
What happened
Why are you bringing this old baggage into the new
This
year?
is like my first time seeing all of y'all together.
I'm sorry,
Listen, if I curse out one, I gotta curse out
Bow Wow
all.
energy.
but if I curse back, I get kicked out the club.
No, you can just say your opinion without the curses.
I did.
Okay, you didn't cuss. You still here, right?
I was watching.
Oh
my
no,
hair.
I think Crista's upset. Y'all missed a lit ass party. I'm not gonna lie.
Our bad.
It was lit as fuck.
I said sorry.
And then
John, you late. My nickname Ben Katsu, like to the point
Right.
my
100%.
nickname Ben Katsu. Like Ben.
But
It
what
came
I
started
can
Katsu. I didn't even wear one. My nickname been that.
What I can appreciate from Black Wrestling, but what I can appreciate from Black Wrestling, though, they were giving our event props on their show leading up to it. So I can honestly all love.
Can we actually
including math?
Right. Can we also just toast to Black Wrestling?
Wait, can I get my wine? Hold on. Let me go get my wine. Hold on.
Let me get my wine.
Pause.
Hey, somebody get her out.
You see how quick she ran off when we were giving toast.
I don't think she wanted to give y'all no props.
Wine.
Throw her square out.
She was getting that powwow wine. That's why she started.
You said throw it out. That's why I was like, oh, that was fast.
I'm sorry.
I'm getting out of here. We gotta go.
And Matt, I need another Terramana. I'm literally on the last drop, and I'm waiting for you to give me a new one so I can drink it.
So we ready? We're drinking. We're doing the thing.
We're drinking Black Wrestling and everything they've been doing, and y'all success. And thank you for coming.
Hold on, wait a second, P. Before you drunk.
Not before you drunk. Yo, what is up with y'all? Yo, y'all Baltimore accents though. Y'all Maryland accents.
Chill.
You just said Baltimore accents, yo?
Right.
Cheers!
Baltimore.
Salute.
I said I wasn't gonna drink, but damn it, y'all gonna make me.
Said the whole word.
Baltimore.
I'm from New York. How am I supposed to say it?
I am from Baltimore. I say Baltimore.
Baltimore sounds crazy. It sounds like I'm trying to imitate y'all. That sounds
real
crazy.
quick. Hold on.
It's Baltimore.
What we be
Baltimore.
Baltimore. Wait, are we saying it right? Is it Baltimore? Like, so we don't pronounce the T?
Actually,
it's a W.
It's a couple.
It's a W and a D.
Baltimore.
Baltimore.
It's more of a
I said it right before it was Baltimore.
When you say Baltimore, that means you code switching.
Facts.
Baltimore. I say Baltimore because I'm not from this country.
For a place I'm not even from.
That makes sense.
We're talking about from my perspective.
Baltimore.
Well, I'm talking about, but for me, I'm from New York. Like,
Brian,
I have to say Baltimore.
Brian H. Waters.
You have to say Baltimore?
I have to say Baltimore.
Stand for?
Like, that's just how us New Yorkers say it.
Whatever.
That's on the birth certificate.
What's the H stand
That's the
for,
last
Brian?
line.
Baltimore.
Hortense.
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 Hortense. Horchata.
Horchata.
Is the P silent?
Horchata. The H is silent.
But for Brian's sake, it's horchata.
What is it, Brian H? What's the H stand for?
Howard.
So B. Howard Waters.
Wow.
I like that.
Howard
I like that.
B. Howard Waters sound like you got money.
Waters, y'all. Listen, don't be you.
This is singer named B. Howard.
Uncle Howie.
No.
Uncle Howie.
Brian H. Waters is Uncle Howdy. What the fuck?
You
broke it.
Right here.
I never knew.
So that's why Uncle Howdy got the smooth two-step.
I never knew.
A smooth two-step ain't happening over here.
Nah, that's Uncle Howdy for real. That's Uncle Howdy for real.
This Baltimore. This Baltimore.
That's so crazy.
Yo, how did I come on?
Oh, Brian Howdy.
Brian Howdy Waters. God dang it.
That's crazy.
I love it.
Brian contemplating existential crisis.
Listen,
Hey, Brian, where were you last Monday?
Brian is going to eloquently curse
Disclose
us
your
all out in
whereabouts,
the
sir.
text message. Okay?
Nope.
Eloquently curses all out in the text message.
No, we just business in the text message. Me and Howie just business.
Chill.
Oh, that's a damn shame. That's a
Nah,
damn
like
shame.
real talk, like my middle name, my father name, that's the one thing he hate when people short and call him Howie or Howdy or whatever.
Howie is crazy.
Oh, no, you're going to throw that in there.
Yep.
He gonna make you feel
that
bad. Well, you know, I don't feel bad for shit, so it's just making him feel bad.
Yeah, because she's from New York.
I'm from Brooklyn, to be honest.
She's from Brooklyn.
Yeah, I heard Brooklyn
You
niggas
can't say
couldn't
New
fight.
York.
What? Say it again?
I heard Brooklyn
She's
niggas
from-
couldn't fight.
You heard Brooklyn niggas can't fight.
That's what I heard.
I don't know who you heard that from, but this one right here, hands is bisexual. Okay, all right.
Woo!
Is that proven?
Well then.
That
It's
means
proven.
it's stuck. That
It's
means his
proven.
hands suck and blow.
It's proven.
Well then.
Verified bisexual hands by Krista B. Sound off.
Put your arms up. Put your arms up.
Hey, we
This is
getting out
area
of
alone.
here.
Put your arms up.
Yo, this is like the most lit Thursday.
Yeah.
Thirsty Thursday.
Hey, man.
But why Jermaine going ham though? I said, "What you drinking?" He said, "Salted caramel crown buffalo trace."
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's normal.
Shout out to
That's
Jermaine.
normal.
Jermaine a real one, yo.
Jermaine,
I said I wasn't gonna
go
drink.
get you some water. Go
That's
get
my
you some
cousin.
water, baby. Go get you
No, that's
some
my
water.
cousin. He good.
That's my
He
guy.
He
right
good.
there.
Get out of here.
Good.
He is good, but he made
Bakers
shit get
is-
some
Don't you
water.
let that-
Thank you,
Bakers
Kyle.
and
You
nail,
make
that's
me
clean.
Some
Get
water.
you
That's
some
clean.
water.
Rum?
Water.
Interfere
Anybody?
with your alcohol.
Anybody
Rum?
notice that?
Rum.
Bakers is
Rum.
good.
Anybody
Like
drink
any
any rum?
rum drinkers
in the house.
calling it out.
Movely.
Wait, so time out. Wait, I need to ask the math. Are you gonna replenish my Terramana?
Wow.
No.
Or was that like that was a one and done situation?
He said no.
I'm never replenishing anything you need.
All right.
Never.
Ooh.
I need water for that. Jesus Christ.
That's fine. That's okay.
Right, I gotta quench my thirst for that one.
Milk.
Salute to that.
I had to listen.
Felt spicy.
I asked the question. He
Thank
gave
you,
me an
husband.
answer.
He
and
said,
that's
"You ain't
fine.
fresh as I'm is."
Oh Jesus Christ.
I was so taken aback. My
Wait,
husband
wait.
had to refill my water.
Hey, shout out to the
Damn.
husband, but nah, did y'all see that? Don't y'all can't
You
speed past that
can't.
comment
You can't.
that bad liquor alcoholic Jermaine
Half
Yeah.
a gallon every day.
Ah!
Every
lying.
day.
What?
So your liver's like this color. Your
That nigga
liver's like
liver-
this.
That nigga is
Water?
walk-
Hey, Jeff,
that
let me see
nigga,
that.
that nigga liver is sea walking on his gullet right now.
Wait,
Wow.
Justin, what's the color of his piss? What you said?
He said his liver's like this color, yo. I was like, what the hell? He just drink and just bypass the liver, just like yo,
That nigga said
don't
water.
non-existent.
You need to
He said
detox your liver, baby. Go get you some olive oil
Water.
and some lemon juice.
He's talking about water. Jesus Christ.
Sirs, we gotta
You need
go.
some milk.
Yes,
fizzy.
y'all have to go. Thank you all for coming out. Wait, y'all,
but
wait.
Y'all never answered my question.
What's
Wait,
the
Black
question?
Wrestler has to
See
leave
y'all
though.
for
They
the
got
big
their show.
showdown.
What's the
Wait,
question?
What's the question?
Well, y'all
What's
keep
the
coming for
showdown?
Big showdown.
We ain't got no goddamn. We ain't got no cat suits. We ain't got that
Leandro, I
shit.
got a picture of
Nah,
Mav.
Nick could go.
Leandro, I have this picture of Mav,
That
and
Y'all
it
got
will fit
onesies?
well in the cat suit. Okay.
Put on onesies.
Never. Cuz
I do
might
like-
do it on his OnlyFans.
I
He
mean,
got
half
one on his on
You got an
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans?
Stop
He
it.
got
Stop
OnlyFans
it.
wearing cat suits.
Stop
Listen.
it. Stop. See how this happened?
Yo.
See how quickly that happened?
Yo, don't mess up his
He got
bag.
one. Cuz got one. Snap right between the
Wait,
legs.
listen. I was gonna say I'll subscribe for a month, but I won't watch. I'll
Don't-
just put
don't,
money
yo.
in the pocket.
You a lie.
Just
You a
go
lie. You gonna have
subscribe.
to
It's
watch.
fine.
I'm not
Supporting
gonna
black
watch.
business.
Supporting black business, black and brown business.
Black and brown business.
For entrepreneurship.
You gonna be like, oh sh- You gonna be like, oh shit, Cuz could do the helicopter.
on that note,
Yo, we ain't talk about that on Breaking Through Glass
we got the
Ceilings
feedback?
earlier this
Mind
week.
your business. Mind your business.
We should have talked about that, man.
BRB.
P, we
BRB.
love you, P.
Love y'all.
Happy
For real.
birthday,
For real.
dog.
Salute,
Bye, guys.
salute
Thank you.
PR for
Bye,
real.
y'all. One
Love
last
y'all.
one. Let's drink for everybody.
Come on, Mav, get out. Get out.
I heard my niggas.
Peace, y'all. Peace.
Back.
That was a fun surprise.
Well.
So we learned something today. You can't put me and Math together because we're just gonna let them jokes fucking fly.
No,
That's
but
last
you know
name
what?
for him.
Stuff I have.
I'm gonna say, is he still
Oh.
frozen on your phone, on your screen? But yo, my internet Optimum is really doing a lot.
Mm.
They don't want to see you live your best life, but I want to see you live your best life.
Thank
so.
you, babe. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yo, we got another surprise. Well, I don't know. It's not a surprise at this point anymore. But
Ooh, that- tough act to follow.
It's not a surprise
for
no
the,
more
the
because
audience.
we already knew he was here. All right, it's not a surprise for us,
Drum
but
roll.
for the audience.
There he is, my brother.
Brother Hugh.
That's the Hollywood
Whoa,
one. That's the Hollywood one.
whoa.
Listen,
Brother Hugh.
Wait, Brian. Wait, people to Brian. Look, she went off in this my picture.
Brother Hugh.
I gotta change it.
Let me just say.
He remind me to change the picture, okay?
Surprises and stuff like that. Like I actually get hype, and then it's this man. I'm like,
Oh my god!
Wow.
How y'all
It's
doing?
your
Shade.
birthday, babe. It's your
It's a
birthday.
good thing he's got.
nice.
It's a good thing he's got the glasses on because the shade. The shade is real.
That's the
The shade
Hollywood
is
one. Y'all
magnificent.
talking
Maybe
about
that's how we
Hollywood.
rolling.
Wait,
Y'all
first
too
of all,
cool
hey,
for
Hugh.
sixth grade.
Gang.
You know what I mean?
Hugh,
Like,
how are you
hey,
feeling?
gang.
Hugh? How are you
I'm
feeling?
good. I'm great. I'm
Good?
back. You feel
Good
me?
to hear it.
Yeah, I'm
Good
good.
to hear it.
We back in the streets now.
I
What's
wasn't
up?
letting up on you, all right?
So wait, I want to clarify for one. Hugh is not my mortal enemy. Okay, I got
have
mad
one.
love. I got mad love for brother Hugh.
That's funny
Do I
because I don't
like
have it for you.
Do I like him? Maybe not.
Broke kayfabe.
But is there love there? 100%. And we could toast to that.
We're gonna
Drink
toast to
some
that.
water,
It all
Yeah,
started
ma'am.
at Black Russell Fest.
I'm not toasting to that.
I would toast to it, but it's not
you
true.
cool with me. You cool with me.
You know
I'm
what
not
I'm saying?
toasting to that one.
It's not necessarily true from this end. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna toast to it. You feel me? It's all hate over here, baby. Every day, all day. Baltimore, we here.
Y'all heard that? Y'all heard that,
Yeah.
right? That is
See,
all.
this. So with
There's
this
not even no
birthday
love.
celebration-
I like that energy.
Pause. Silencio. Hugh,
Yes,
it's her
ma'am.
birthday.
Thank you,
There'll be
Jermaine.
no hating of
Appreciate
Queen
you.
P.R. in this live stream. You hear me? Be none.
Uh-huh.
I love you to death. We're not doing that.
You're not doing that?
We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Not today, ankles. Not today, Satan.
Not today, neck. Not today,
Wait,
neck.
wait.
Ankles.
Ankles?
Not today.
Okay,
Ankles?
so
I don't know
if
what that
you guys, here's the
So,
reference.
Yeah.
Here's the
Elaborate.
reference. The reference is from Real Housewives of Potomac when Candace was coming after Giselle because Giselle was over here spreading lies or being real foolish about Candace's husband, Chris. And
Right.
she was just like, you know what? We're not going to sit here. I'm not even going to sit here and entertain your foolery, and was calling her ankles a neck because Giselle's neck looked like it's a bunch of chicken back rolls and her ankle is really non-existent. So, and you know what's crazy? I was never Team Candace, but this year I'm Team Candace.
No.
Okay?
So
No,
technically
listen.
Potomac's my neck of the woods, so I
Yeah,
gotta
that's his
claim
neck of the
that.
woods.
So
Yeah.
I'll drink to that because that's funny as fuck.
Am I,
She was like,
you know
not
what?
today,
Not today.
not today,
That's
neck.
some shit I say.
Neck. Not
Ain't
today,
even gonna front
ankles.
out. That's funny. That's funny.
Oh, speaking of Chris P, I forgot to tell you yesterday, but Chris wished you a happy birthday. He said, "Oh, tell us P happy birthday." Like he really loves you and Bakey. Like he really loves the both of y'all.
Because we love
Salute.
you.
We
That's
love
why.
Chris. You know what?
We
Yeah.
love you, Krista, and he sees that. Like,
He was like, "Yo, I don't know what it is about them, but their vibe, I really love their vibe."
It's
There's
the
some
P.
things I really,
It's the P. It's the P.
It's the
that's
what?
it.
My middle name is P. So
And
Okay.
then
Just
her
like it's
name-
the P is like, yo.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I forgot
no.
what
Something?
it was.
Yeah.
P. P. So Bakey was meant to be with us. Her middle name is P. Our
Mhm.
our first name starts with
Chris.
a Chris, and then my Chris came along. So it was she was meant to be here with us.
So
so
y'all literally crisscross.
I was always destined to be right here.
So y'all
Always.
crisscross.
I told you
Jump,
what
jump.
my dad says about you all the time, right?
What?
I told you what my dad says about you all the time.
Yes. And when he was
Yeah,
here
like,
earlier, I
when
was
he-
like, oh my God, hi, Rich.
He's always like, oh my gosh, she's so nice. Is she gonna be on next month? I was like, Dad, she's a
love
part
him.
part of it. And he was like,
Yes.
"She's so awesome." I tried to teach him Twitch so he watch you, but it was
I love
a
it.
little out of his
I love him, and that's okay. I would be a little embarrassed. I would be
Embarrassed.
just a little bit.
Embarrassed.
Yeah.
I'll be a little bit embarrassed.
Little bit
I'm about to say
embarrassed.
again, por favor.
Bien embarrassed.
Gracias.
But Rich is always welcome on my stream. I could never be
Oh, he's
embarrassed
gonna
with
love
him
that.
around.
If he's not watching now, he is gonna really love that.
I'm
dude.
just Just for future reference.
Krista, no.
First of all, I had messed up because I was raised to call adults like Mr. and Miss. But I saw his name and I was like, oh my God, hi, Rich. I mean, Mr. Thomas. I am so sorry. That's P's dad. And he was like, call me Rich. Okay.
I'm sure he was probably upset, like Rich. Like,
no, he told us to call him Rich.
That's what I'm saying.
He did.
Salute to Rich.
Like,
okay.
You know what? Cheers to Rich.
You see my name.
Oh, I hope he's still watching. Oh, he'll love that. He also watches it, so he'll love that too.
So I just realized that my actual birthday, I believe it is the second Thursday of. So it's actual my birthday for Thursday.
Ooh,
Hells yes. I was actually checking mine. Mine's
the
gonna be the
cosmos
third
aligned
Thursday
this year for you too.
So we're gonna have a celebration.
Mine is the second Thursday of March. So we turning up if
oh
I'm
my
not
God.
out.
Oh my
I'm
God.
pretty sure I probably won't be.
If
I'm out, it's gonna be in the day because I don't work on my birthday. My birthday is technically a national holiday.
Not technically, it is.
It is.
No,
it is.
I'm not talking about for
Yeah,
me. No, I'm not talking about for me. I'm talking about really technically a national. It's the day that Biggie died, so technically it's a national holiday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So March 9th.
That's a rough day to share.
Well,
Okay,
first
so
of
Mine is
all,
420. Nobody should work that day.
wait. First
So-
of all,
your
no,
birthday,
But then again, you are forever linked with Biggie. So
and then Ciendo's birthday.
yeah, but everybody be like, "Oh my God, Biggie died on this day or whatever." I'm like, no shade, no tea, but I was here 7 years. I was here. This was my
I was
7th
here
year here.
before.
Okay?
Listen, my birthday this year is landing on
No
23rd
comment.
because I was born a Sunday. So I also say that I basically am like the Almighty on my birthday. So it's a day of praise and worship. Pray for your friends, pray for your enemies, because I was born a Sunday, so it's just a holy day.
Listen,
My
I pray
birthday
for all
is
y'all
a national
anyway.
holy day, all right?
Y'all are always in my prayers.
Let the
That's
church
it.
say amen.
Amen.
see, mine is during the summer, but at the same time, I humble flex. I keep it humble. It's like, mine's is July, dead in the middle of July when nothing's going on. But then also take that as like, I'm gonna flex on it because I don't get to celebrate it because in school, that's usually when summer school's going on. So as an adult, I celebrate. I take the entire week off. Fuck a day.
There you go.
I will
Mine's
say
August.
this.
We're gonna celebrate this
Is
one
the
way or
August
another.
holiday.
I'll say this. I am learning to have a better relationship with my birthday. I'm an only child, my mom's a single parent. My birthday was always a reason to celebrate, has always been a reason to celebrate hardcore. But I have a very conflicted relationship with Easter because my birthday would land on Easter.
Yeah,
And my grandma, hold on. My grandma, may she rest in peace. She was a hardcore Catholic. So she was the kind of Catholic where we stopped doing things leading on to, So when my birthday was on Wednesdays, on Thursdays, I would pray to God, please do not let it be on Friday because
that's
baby,
Good
Friday.
that is not good for me.
Them stations of the cross.
Because I could only
Right.
eat crud and
Basically.
potato cake.
Me and brother Hugh was in Catholic school.
Oh,
From
my
I was in
God.
Catholic school too,
I
so I
Yeah.
know. Yo, we were just literally at work today talking about.
It's so funny to me. I was in
Because
Methodist
they were-
school.
So we were at work today because they're supposed to be coming out with another Jesus resurrection.
As you should,
Passion of
Vaughn.
Christ
As you
type
should.
movie.
Don't work on your birthdays.
Mm.
For the people in the
And- oh, yeah,
chat,
I don't remember.
take that day
Your
off.
birthday.
Sabbatical, whatever. Your born day should be celebrated.
mental health day.
The last thing you should ever do is work on your birthday, unless your
Oh, yeah.
coworkers bribe you with like, we're taking you to happy hour, we're taking you to lunch, we're taking you to dinner. Otherwise,
That's
don't
why I
work
went to
on your
work
birthday.
last year. I went to work because they got me cake. I don't work on my birthday.
I've never been to my
Exactly.
job. I've never been on
I'm
the
going to
job.
air my grievances here right now. I was
Talk
booked
about it.
for a performance on my birthday, and I was like, motherfucker, no. I said I was not going to be doing that, and I'm not going to show up to that children's school to be doing a child's freaking show on my birthday, waking up at 6 a.m. How dare you, in Queens? And then my girl who was supposed to be the one going, she was like, Christina,
where?
you have to go. And I'm like, you're not gonna tell me I have to go nowhere because I
where?
am not. It's my birthday, bitch. I'm not going to Queens. And she was like, but that's the day that I have my green card interview. I can't change the day. And I was like, well, fuck you.
First,
Oh,
first,
goddamn.
first and last.
I cursed.
I feel the pain.
Okay, MJC.
In Livingston, first and last day.
Thank you. Fuck you. Bye.
It was around my birthday. I worked at Marshall's, and I was like, "Listen, I will start this job, but just know April 23rd is my birthday. Like, I will not work this day." And so they were like, "Okay, cool, fine." Then I saw the schedule, and I saw Wednesday, April 23rd, from 1 to 10 p.m. And I went up kindly.
They gave you.
Hey, when I got hired, we had this agreement that I wasn't going to be here on my birthday. And back then, that's when Marshall's was one of those jobs that was like giving out high income money. I mean, you were working like $15 an hour in like 2000 something. And the manager turns to me and goes, "Well, I don't see the importance of that, but I expect you to close."
Oh, boy.
Like, that's not smart. Now, me, back then, P knows me. When you tell me shit, I take shit seriously. That's right. Okay. I went through the whole shift quiet in the mouth. They was trying to say hi to me. I was helping customers. The day I walked out, they were like, "Okay, well, we'll see you when you come back on Wednesday." And I was like, "No, you won't." And I walked right back to my
actually.
But okay.
I was like, "No, I won't." And best believe I woke up to my parents waking me up the way they traditionally do, and I did not go to work that night. Instead, I was
good job.
Kitchen,
well
doing
done.
What I do
oh,
best.
That's a princess.
Knows what I'm talking about. Because I was like, I'd be damned if you think
we're drinking to that.
The first year I remember my birthday, and it would definitely be the last year.
Exactly.
I buy my own cake. Listen, if y'all want to buy me cake, my favorite is cheesecake, red velvet cheesecake, or any type of cheesecake. It's my favorite cake.
You still said you had a place better than Junior's.
The Cheesecake Factory. I definitely said that.
It was just the Cheesecake Factory. I thought you had like a better place in Brooklyn than Junior's.
Cheesecake Factory?
No, cheesecake. Don't sleep on Cheesecake Factory's red velvet cheesecake, because that.
No, I did, but
that joint bang though. I ain't gonna
lie.
No,
I said Cheesecake Factory is really like I feel like their cheesecakes is better than Junior's cheesecakes. That's what I said.
Got you. I remember when I brought it up, you was like, "No, I got somewhere better in Brooklyn," and I didn't think you were talking about the Cheesecake Factory.
In Brooklyn, what? I got to think about it. I'm gonna have to.
Well, I got a friend named Diamond who makes the best exotic alcohol-filled cheesecake. So.
Wait, is it Diamond that used to work at? Yo, her cheesecake are A1. She got over 30 flavors.
What?
Well, can somebody give me? First of all, we gotta connect, because little known to y'all, that happens to be my middle name. So
wait, what?
That's
what,
Diamond is my middle name.
Yeah, I knew this.
Is that official, or is that just like your?
My mom named me Crispa.
We gotta specify, because you know how some people be like, "Yo, that's my name," you know.
No, I would never lie about my name. My middle name is Diamond. And you know what's crazy? My name ring that I have, my mom bought this, right? She had told me one day that my name, Krista Diamond, was supposed to be one name. I said, so I'm gonna have a whole nameplate of rings, like, I'm gonna be like this.
Oh shit!
Krista Diamond.
She's supposed to be Lee John.
Right. It was supposed to be one. I was like, one, we're not in the country, so I'm not gonna do that. Two, it's too late now. I'm not gonna add no more papers to, whatever. So Krista is my first name. Diamond could be my middle name. We're gonna leave it as such. It's too much. They can't fit on my library card when I had one.
Lee John ain't country. If you ever seen First Sunday, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, I saw First Sunday in the movie theaters.
That's another movie that would have went straight to Tubi. Yo, that's a show right there. All the movies that would have went straight to Tubi.
My parents had two boyfriends. She didn't know who their dad was, so they just called me Lee John. I wouldn't have told that story.
What other movies would have been on Tubi?
Soul Plane.
Soul Plane,
1,000%.
I can give you that.
Yeah, don't
do that. Don't do
Belly.
that. Soul Plane.
Whoa, Belly?
No, don't disrespect Belly.
All right, Vaughn, chill out.
Oh, are we gonna have this conversation right now about Belly?
Let's have this conversation.
Hey, what's up?
Belly is okay.
Belly is not just
Boom.
okay.
I got
Belly
you.
is sorry. The same people who
Siendo,
think that
clear out.
Players
No.
Club is
No.
y'all of
Belly
are the same
is.
people who say Belly is bad. I'm not trying to hear this. We're not.
Thank you.
We're not.
I've never
Belly's
watched it.
okay. Belly is
No,
3
it's
long
not
form
okay.
music videos
On
meshed
DMX
into
and
a
Belly
feature
is
film.
not okay. Sorry.
As someone that watches movies on a regular, I respectfully
That's why I
disagree,
yo.
and here's why.
Now
I love
Keisha-
DMX. I love
Keisha
Nas.
was
I love a lot of the
bad-
cast. It's 3 movies. It's a movie where it's 3 different stories and they try to merge it, but they don't do a good job of it because hype, that's not his forte. The screenwriters, that's not their forte. LA Confidential does a much better job doing the same movie. If you ever seen LA Confidential, you know what the hell I'm talking about. LA Confidential does a much better job doing the same thing Belly tries to do, and it's people that's just out of their element. You got people that not used to acting.
We watched Belly for the cultural recognition of hip hop and drugs in the game in the millennium. That's
Cool.
why we watched it.
Talk
So
to him nicely. Talk to him
if
nicely.
you were looking for it to be an Oscar award-winning screenplay, guess what? You wasn't.
No. I'm just saying, if you want a hood movie, New Jersey Drive is much better. Boys in the Hood, much better. Men's Society, much better.
New Jersey
Belly,
Drive. I love New Jersey Drive.
if you know New Jersey Drive is much better, and it's cast. You don't. You know 2 people from New Jersey Drive.
So you're a New Yorker, Chris, you're a New Yorker. How y'all feel about Paid in Full?
50-50
Cameron
because
and
it didn't tell the whole story.
Wood Harris and them.
Yeah.
I like
So as someone that's lived in New York, if you know the full story about AZ Faison, Alpo Martinez, and Rich Porter, a lot of it's inaccurate because there's a lot of things that they either left out or they remixed it.
Well, they had to leave a lot of stuff out.
I was about to say, yeah.
No, but they changed stuff. Like for example, like the one where Ace gets shot and the 2 girls get got. Actually, that didn't happen in Harlem. That happened in the Bronx. More people died, and he just happened to live. But a lot more people died in that, and the guys didn't get got. They're doing life right now. So there's inaccuracies, and even AZ came out and said like, "Yo, I try to make this as like informative. Like, don't do the shit we did." And Dame Dash and them remixed it to be like a little more glorifying towards like Apple and shit. And even the Apple stuff is like inaccurate because he has a whole life where he comes to DC and establishes his shit. If you lived in the DMV, you know about Alpo, you know about Wayne Perry, you know about Rayful Emmon.
Right.
All that gets taken out.
He had to go to DC because his name was dead in New York. And then when he came back, and
they allude to DC, but like Alpo legitimately comes to DC for a while.
Yeah.
And the reason he gets 25 to life is because he throws Wayne Perry all the way under the bus.
Under the bus.
He's getting educated over here.
They killed his name in New York, so he left, and then.
So as a movie, it's solid, but it's a lot of inaccuracies. So when it's based on a true story, it's
a work of fiction.
He was just killed, wasn't he? When he came back to New York.
Yeah, but Alpo just died. Alpo passed away. They got him.
He died last year, I think.
Last year
or the
they
year
got him.
before.
It was last year. They got him.
They got Alpo.
They got Alpo.
It's a solid movie,
because
but
where he went, he tried to take over where he was there too, like on some Tommy from Power shit. And they were like, "Wow."
If you don't know the story about Alpo, Rich Porter, and AZ Faison, Paid in Full is a solid movie. It's actually a solid movie. But if you know the story, you're like, this is wrong, that's wrong, that's wrong, this is wrong.
Like, I watched that movie as a Rockefeller fan as a kid. So for us, we were like, wait, Jay-Z's in a movie? Wait, Damon Dash produced a movie? We gotta watch that.
Here's the kicker.
I watched it as an adult, and I'm like,
Here's the kicker. When Rich dies and his brother dies, that happened close to where I lived at in the North Bronx. Because where they dumped the bodies close to Orchard Beach. I grew up in Parchester, which is like in the North Bronx, where that and Orchard Beach is like literally a quick drive. So that's like in my neighborhood. And it's like, yeah, that's way the fuck off. But
yeah, when they
took
I felt so bad when they like, because I watched like the documentary. They have a whole documentary on YouTube, and
Check it
I
out if
watched
you
the
haven't seen
part where
it.
I watched the part when they was talking about Rich's brother and how they took him, and that he wasn't even 16. I don't think he was 14.
He was. I think he was 14, just turned 14.
And it was like so sad. Like he had nothing to do with anything. Like he's just a regular ass kid trying to, do regular kid shit, and that shit was horrible.
If you know the story about Bobby Brown getting snatched up by a drug gang for unpaid debt and Whitney had to pay it off, that same gang is tied to that whole Rich Porter stuff.
Really?
If you know, you know. Yes.
That's fascinating.
That's wild.
Hey, y'all, I'll be right back.
Okay. By the way, Paid in Full is on Showtime.
Yep.
I might have to watch that again.
And I think
That's
it's
the
on
thing.
Hulu. It's on Hulu.
If you don't know anything, you get to watch it clean. But if you know some of the stories of what happened, you know it's way inaccurate. Where it's like, bro, this needs to be another hour, and you're leaving out a lot of shit.
I have a question for y'all. What's the best hood movie? Because I watch, like, when you get older, you watch a lot of movies and you're like, okay, this was like overrated. But what's a movie that has aged well for you? For me, it's Juice. But like
for me, it's Jason's Lyric.
Jason, I don't think Jason's Lyric is a hood movie though.
I feel like it's
Friday count.
It's a tale of
does what count?
Where you really come from.
Friday.
Friday can count.
I say yeah.
I don't know.
Friday
for me, the hood movies was never really my thing.
Same.
Like I would watch it. Like I love learning the behind the scenes stuff of it. Like the whole part where Tupac scares Omar Epps at his locker. And he's deciding that those lines.
Terrifying. Or in the elevator.
No, the elevator too. But that part in the school where he's by the locker, those were not lines. He literally did that off the he freestyled.
Yeah, he kind of lost his shit doing this movie.
No,
really?
They had nothing rehearsed that day.
It's documented. And yeah, he kind of lost his shit doing.
Yeah, he got so into character to where he thought he was that, but that was not. Those are not lines. Like those.
So we're talking best hood movies or like the most accurate.
Best hood.
Just like the best ones. Like if you don't know any of the historical context, like what's the ones that's like, nah, that's good. That's a good movie right there.
Somebody said, yeah, Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the Hood. They talk about the gang culture. They talk about the prison culture. They talk about gentrification. They talk about if you're trying to go to school in high school, do you go to college? Do you work? This whole pivot.
You go to the military, whatever.
Military and stuff like that. Boys in the Hood.
Wait, has everybody ever heard of this movie called Fresh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fresh.
If you haven't seen Fresh, Fresh is amazing. It's good. Yes. It's accurate to like, as me as a kid growing up in the 90s in New York, and I know Chris and P can relate to this. Fresh is very accurate how the 90s was in New York, even as like a young adult, to where it's like it was not safe anywhere. And I know Fresh is. I don't think that was the Bronx where they filmed that, but it's like that could easily be the Bronx, like easily be Queens, like easily be Brooklyn. 90s in the Bronx was like, yo, it was not safe at all, especially when you were a kid, where a lot of us was like, this is why you can't go outside and play, because you don't know, someone just catches a temper on a basketball court and just fires off, and you catch a stray, and that's that.
So I went to school in the Bronx. I was in high school in the South Bronx, and it was just like 10 years outside of like all the fires and shit. I don't know if you guys watched that show on Netflix with Jaden Smith. It was like Birth of Hip Hop.
Oh, the Get Down.
Now, yes, the Get Down. So that was like very accurate of like what the Bronx was at that time.
Fun fact: they filmed that movie across the street from the shelter I worked at. Like it's like this hotel thing that they turned to the club. They filmed that part in Brooklyn.
Nice.
Wow.
But that was very accurate on how hip hop was birthed in like what the Bronx was at that time. Like it was literally like ashes. It was like a fucking war zone.
They call it Fort Apache for a reason. Like even the cops was like, yo, this is a war zone because y'all just going the fuck out. And it's like, yeah.
Wait, we gotta
That's
answer Corey. Hi, Corey K. Happy belated birthday. We love
Happy
you.
belated birthday, Corey.
Happy belated birthday,
Corey.
Cor.
Is Training Day a hood movie? That's a very good question. I would say
I would say
I
no.
would say
no.
no. I
a
would
No.
dirty
say-
cop movie than a hood
Yeah,
movie.
right,
I would
right.
say no.
say
I think I got a hood movie because Siendo said fresh. Mine would be Girl in the IRT.
yes.
I've never
I
seen
remember
that.
Yeah, that's a throwback.
That's a throwback.
Wait, what's it called?
Girl from the IRT or on the IRT. Either
You
one.
might as well have said prison song.
Now prison C with prison songs. No. But Girl in the IRT talks about a girl. She's a teenager. She's from Brooklyn, like 90s Brooklyn, like, and it literally showed everything, like downtown. If y'all from Brooklyn, y'all know Albee Square Mall. It was Albee Square Mall before Just Another Girl in the IRT. Yes. It was Albee Square Mall. It was never City Point. That's where you had like a busted the Buster Douglas shoes. You had KB Toys in there. You had when I tell you downtown today is not downtown of the 90s. And
A lot of Brooklyn is not the same from like it was in the 90s.
It's not.
You can live in Bushwick, and there was a time where you couldn't walk in Bushwick without being something on you.
Yo, it's so funny because I remember one time I told my mom I was in Bushwick. She was like, "Why?" And I was just like, "No, we're going to because now if you go to Bushwick, say elsewhere, it's like right down the street. Everybody who parties about the everyday people parties, that's where they have them." And she just looked at me like a weird face. She was like, "Why are you going there?" She's like, "I remember when you couldn't even walk down you couldn't get out of the car, you couldn't walk down the street, you couldn't spit on the street without some shit going on." And I was like, "Yeah, it's completely changed." And I was telling her about like there's a real high-end vintage store there. I was explaining to her, and she just looked at me. She was like, She's like, "When I first came to America, you weren't going there," and that's what all she said.
Yep.
So.
Yeah,
Bushwick areas of Brooklyn. My mom's like,
Conway.
Go there.
You know what we're talking about, Corey.
I remember that. In the Bronx, we had a lot of Conways and then they closed.
Conway.
I have no idea.
Yo, when I tell you Brooklyn in the 90s, it was such a beautiful, and you could probably relate to this, Pete, because Bronx in the 90s, like it was just like such a beautiful thing. It was the last of the best ever.
It was
like,
so
it's just something that you cannot.
You can't replicate because you went outside and it was before like smartphones and shit. So you literally went outside and you didn't know where the day would take you. You don't know what people you would meet, the adventures that you would encounter. Like I miss that New York so bad. So much put that up because I'm like, yo, that was the time.
You know what? Cheers to that.
Bronx and Harlem.
And Bronx and Brooklyn had like peace treaties with each other. It's like we don't
That's
fuck
true.
with y'all don't fuck with us.
Like,
but nobody can fuck with us.
Because Bronx
the city's the middle ground, but we're
Right.
not gonna go fuck with y'all on your turf. Don't fuck with us on our turf, and we cool.
Right.
And
So
it's
before
and it's
Brooklyn
crazy
got
because
gentrified,
honestly, it's crazy because no, it's a beautiful thing because being that we were born in 1990, we actually grew up. Like we were able to grow up every year, like in the 90s, from 90 to 99 to 2. Like
Yo, I
we were
remember
able to see it, and we were able to and like we were able to relish in it. We was able to enjoy. Like I love summer times. When I was, I'm a projects kid.
Memories from 1990.
I'm a projects kid. I grew up in Brevoy projects, the same projects that Fabulous grew up in. Like when I tell you, when I say all of us was literally family, and it's sad that we only come together now when we have to memorialize somebody.
Yeah.
Like they just brought back the basketball games and basketball teams, but in the 90s,
we
were
that was the queen.
We would literally be in the Coliseum watching. My godbrother would play. We would get the hot dogs and the juices from the Montgomerys on the side. Like everybody knew everybody knew who family was. Like when I tell you it was a unified front. Brevoy Day, let's not even talk about Brevoy Day. Like amazing. Fucking amazing. Pete, what'd you do? You're right.
I just spilled a whole bunch of shit.
She spilled something.
Wow.
I spilled a little tequila.
My drink go boom, boom, boom.
That's what they
Because you already spilled it, so
gotta kick you out.
I'm gonna drink it, right?
It's B2K. She ain't gonna kick me out for that one.
I know here for me in Jersey, it was Branch Brook Park skating ring almost every weekend.
Oh yeah, we had Empire Skating Ring, and
You
then the
guys
Bronx
had
had Skate
Empire,
Key.
Skate Key! Krista!
I know
The Bronx,
I know
the
Skate
Bronx
Key.
had
Shout,
Skate Key,
You're watching
Yeah,
the
skate key.
joy.
Bronx or Harlem and you went to Skate Key. Please put it in the
I
chat.
know
when
about skate key only because, like, God
That's
bless
a
my
part of,
grandparents who
like,
have
my
passed.
fucking
My
childhood
grandparents
that,
used to
like,
live across
you
the street from
know.
Skate Key. So
That's
when I used
also
to
a
pull
very
up and go
dangerous
see
area.
them, you could see people
Yeah, that
going
was
into Skate Key to go turn up and stuff
Very
like that.
dangerous area.
Yo,
It was
Oh
kind
yeah,
of like
oh it was.
like it
It's
got
like,
to the
it's
point.
like you stay inside. You're not going
Yeah.
outside to play. It's like
And
why?
that's how
You see that?
Skate
You see that across the
Key,
street? That's Skate
outside
Key.
of Skate
You hear them
Key,
gunshots?
and then
That's why you stay
your
inside.
person drives up and you go into the car and you go home. Like you don't
Yeah.
lollygag
Yeah.
around
Yep.
Skate Key. But
That's how it
what
was
I
in
miss.
Empire too. That's how it was
That's
in
what I
Empire too.
miss,
I
though.
lived
That's
in
how it
That's
was.
nice shaking,
A
bro.
little bit of danger.
I lived a few blocks away from Empire Skating Ring. So it was like Empire Skating Ring was the big one in Brooklyn. Skate Key
Yep.
was the big one in the Bronx. So we would hear like from all the way from Brooklyn because some of my sister friends or somebody older would be like, oh, we went to Skate Key and this and the third happened. Teen night was on Friday. My aunt used to drive by to get home. And when I tell you, and I'm talking about Empire, when I tell you the line would be so long wrapped around the block. When I tell you that the cops would be out there flashing their lights, when I tell you people be already in handcuffs before they went through the door or running out because they were fighting on the inside, the amount of people and metal detectors, like, and although it was very tragic and although it was very tragic and very dangerous or whatever, it was also still a beauty of having everybody come together
Right. Without having that worry that whatever you do is gonna be filmed. So there was that freedom, like we're just living life type of shit. Like I know people's probably listening to this, like yeah, we're like glorifying going to a dangerous thing, but like if you grew up in New York City, you know the vibes. Like
you know the vibes. Like, it was never
Krista, thank you for bringing that up. Like I feel
it was like I really, like when people be like, yo, when I tell you, me and my cousins and I, when I say we skate, anywhere there's a skating ring, we're going. Staten Island, there was a skating ring. Like that's something like they need to bring these things back. Like they turned
away Staten Island.
But I went for a birthday party. I went for a birthday party. But they took down Empire Skating Ring to build a storage spot. Why do we? And then they built another storage block on the same block, another storage spot on the same block, just a little further down. Why do we need all these storage spots? Get something for the kids to do. Like,
you know how many people live in New York City?
We had recreational things to do. They built the skating ring in Prospect Park. Who wants to be in Prospect Park or at Dumbo? Nobody. Everyone wants to be inside with a vibe with a DJ, all of that.
So
like,
what y'all funny y'all bring up skating because I had the pleasure of going to the first of many now for the roller skate that's happening back in Rockefeller Center. And when I tell you, it was given so much nostalgia. But of course, you have people that come that don't understand what's going on because they think they're just coming to Rockefeller Center to just watch like traditional white people. No, Usher, Meek, fucking everybody had that shit shut down. And you would think because they see so many of us in one place that it's gonna cause drama. No, everybody went out there, had good vibes, have time. But it made me think of Branchbrook Park. I was like, that's just makes me want to go back to Branchbrook even more. Like you used to have to wait in a line to get into Branchbrook Park because they never knew capacity numbers and Newark cops were always out there, but they would shut it down at like 7 because the gangs would be like, all right, like y'all, when is this whole skate thing? Oh, we used to have the gangs waiting because that's when they handled all their stuff in Branchbrook Park. And I'm like, I never knew it was games going on because my father's thing was we're skating for 2 hours en route. Mm-hmm. But then I got older and I got to go by myself. And so I actually seen the interaction, like coming up to somebody who was organizing. Shout out to Keisha. She don't live in Jersey no more. She actually lives in Baltimore also. So I remember them going up to her and them being like, oh, like keep telling what's going on today. She's like, oh, I have the kids skating. And he was like, okay, today not a good day, but I'm gonna let you do that until 6. And we were out by 6. So like when I tell you the music, like I never knew how to skate. I was took me like a year.
You left early.
Yeah.
And that's what I like too. Like about those times, like Siandal said, if it was something going to go down and you was well connected in the community, but these niggas wanted to go and do their shit, they will warn you and tell you, hey, be out by that time. Like these people now, they don't care.
Yes, no respect. No respect. Yeah, I'm about to get out of here.
We
Queen
all about
PR.
to
I'm about to be nice and say Queen PR, happy birthday.
Thank
You don't
you,
have to-
P.
We're all about to get out of here. I just want to say
You really
thank you
hate
to
me.
everybody.
I don't
All right.
understand this.
Hey, can I
You
do
really
my
hate
closing?
me.
I don't hate anyone on this stream.
No, you
Can I
hate
do
me.
my
You keep
closing?
saying B.
Can I do my closing? Can I do my closing? Thank you.
Wait.
Do
I
your
just
thing,
wanna
girl. Do your thing.
I
You
just
got
want
it.
to say
Brother, you
thank you
saying
to
something.
everybody that came to support P. Shout out to Black Wrestling. Shout out to Math, Cal, and Fam. And I can't believe I'm saying Math names
Thank
first. Oh my
you.
gosh, what's my life coming to? Shout out to Brother Hugh. I'm
This is
so
recorded,
happy
by
that
the
you're
way.
back. It is recorded, so it's etched in history forever. Hugh, I'm just so happy to see you back. I'm happy. I was never letting up on you, so and you know what I'm talking about. P.
Yep, I
love you
appreciate
so
y'all. I
much.
appreciate y'all.
Of course. P, I love you so much, and I am so happy that we were able to spend your birthday together for 2 weeks now. Just
Wait,
to
can I
know,
just say, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna let you finish your closing because you know I always
not her
add on.
Kanye me. Go ahead.
But I just want to say thank you to all of you for making this stream very, very special. I really appreciate it. I just want to thank you, Crispa B, because you were like, no, bitch, I'm doing this for y'all, for you, and it's for your birthday, and I love you, and you made this so special. So thank you so much. She is the queen of our Thirsty Thursday streams, along with Christina. So I want to thank you both for all that you do. I love you both so much.
Love you
P.
too. And
Thank you so
also,
much.
Lovely sends her love to you because she tried to make it on, but
Oh,
she
I
couldn't.
love her. Oh my god, I love her so much.
And Mimi also
We love you,
said she was
Lovely.
trying to make it on,
love
but
you.
she had an event to go to, so she couldn't make it on. You guys, please, you already know who we are. You know who our faces are. Please make sure you're following each and every one of us on this stream. Make sure our Patreon, we're going live tomorrow at 3 p.m. Our Patreon from
Be there.
last week will be out tomorrow. I'm sorry, I have things to do.
Oh, you got a lot to talk about. I can't wait for that.
It's a lot.
You picked a hell of a week to have a sound off.
I hate it here, and Justin will probably be joining us too.
Yes.
Nope. Justin will be in
girls,
transit somewhere in Syracuse-ish area. So no, I will be not. I will
Okay,
be
well,
listening.
Justin will be
Fine.
with us on comments.
Love ya.
There we go.
All right, but we love you all. Y'all be
Love you
safe.
guys.
If you are outside, please be safe.
One last
That's it.
of these.
One last toast for P. One last toast for P.
See, now
The
I
next
gotta, I
Thursday
gotta, I
Thursday
gotta
will
make.
be on. The next Thursday would be on February 9th. We'll be right back here. It's also the same day as Backstage Brawl. So we're plugging Backstage Brawl. If you know what's happening, then you can definitely support them as much as you can. Also, we expect to see y'all January 21st out here in Brooklyn because Battle
Yes.
Club Pro is back. It's going to be crazy, and we're going to be there.
Hey,
Ooh.
first match. I'm
If-
with it. I'm here for it.
Welcome.
If not
That's
January
it.
21st, January 28th, because they are doing a show for Royal Rumble. So those who are not going to San Antonio
Nice.
for the Royal Rumble, they just announced that today. They will be doing it at Legends again
They will be
for
doing the
Royal
Legends,
Rumble
yep.
watch party.
I love it.
I
Alright.
will be there.
Bet.
Y'all want to see me? Pull up.
Love it, love it,
I
love it.
will be in the city.
You make me not want to go to Texas.
I told you to
No,
86 that
go to
shit and
Texas,
just pull
yeah.
up. But
Go to
if you want to go to
Texas.
Texas,
I was
go
about
to
to say,
Texas.
yeah. Going to Texas.
If you want to
Go
go,
to
go. But you have an alternative just in case you decide, you know
No,
what?
she doesn't have an alternative. She's
I gotta
going.
say for
Royal
LA.
Rumble. Royal Rumble is her favorite pay-per-view,
Yes.
and it's still
She
her
doesn't have
birthday
an
month.
alternative. She's going.
So we're gonna go to Texas. TWG is gonna take over Texas, and that's just what it is on that. And on that note, it's your girl Crispa B, Queen P.R,
Hey.
Reiki, Hugh, Justin, Ciendo, Brian, left. Shout out to Black Wrestling. We're out of here. Bye.
Love y'all.
Bye,
Peace.
Catch us February 9th.